30 seconds and counting. Astronauts report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds. 20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running.
Off the limb. It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Columbia, this is Houston, AOS, over.
Houston, Columbia on the high gate, over.
Roger, the EVA is progressing beautifully. They're setting up the flag now. I guess you're about the only person around that doesn't have TV coverage of the scene.
That's all right, I don't mind a bit.
They've got the flag up now. You can see the stars and stripes on the Lincoln.
Are you getting a TV picture now, Houston?
Neil, yes, we are getting a TV picture. You're in our field of view now.
I'd like to evaluate the various paces that a person can traveling on the lunar surface. You do have to be. You do have to be rather careful to keep track of where your center of mass is. Sometimes it takes about 2 or 3 paces to make sure that you've got your feet underneath you.
Cream of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rival. All right, boys and girls, check it out. It's almost 7 o'clock. It's almost time to go live. It's me, Shelby. I'm in the background right now getting ready with our Tiny Whip dancers. One-man party, Marty. We're getting everything ironed out. So we'll be ready in 5 when I stick that timer up there and it does the countdown. So let me cue down. You can hear that feedback I got going on. So we're getting ready. Give us a few minutes. As soon as the timer goes, that'll be the accurate time in which we're going to start. Make sure you stick around because we got a great show for you tonight, guys. And we also have great prizes to give away. So sit back, relax, BYOBB, get whatever it is that makes you happy. I'll start the timer here soon.
Like a boomerang, I need a repeat.
We're here. We're getting our stuff on.
And counting.
Put your clothes on, Marty.
Why?
Astronauts report it feels good.
It's good to be
T-minus
dressed when we're going out.
25
I want you to slap a sticker on my ass.
seconds. 20 seconds and counting.
Hold on, let me see if I get to our scene.
T-minus
What up, everybody?
All right, all
We're
right,
here.
all right.
Get you some. Welcome to the drone hangar. This is what, episode 6?
We're back for the 8th edition.
Let me turn it down. We got our feedback going on here. We got to cue up our music in the background so we can have something.
0. All engine running.
Other than just our voices, I'm going to turn down the TV right there. We're going to do this one. I'm going to go with the newer mix that I got playing in the background. But welcome to the hangar. Like I said, episode 6. We got a good show, right?
We always have a great show.
We try. We try our best. And I don't know how many we have here today. Those of you who are here, cool. Thanks for tuning in. And we're, like normal, I'm catching my breath. We're running around.
Oh, yeah. Lots going on today.
A lot going on. I just posted a video. I tried to share that. I'll try to share it later. I don't know if I'll get to it or not. But it's on my YouTube nonetheless, so go check it out. Who do we have on tonight? Tonight we have SFPV. That's Colby Curtola. He's going to be on here after our first segment. We also are going to have Rotor Ranch. He's going to be on. He's going to talk about CFL and wing racing and his point of view, because he's like the freshman class. He's the new blood.
What's Colby going to be talking about?
Colby's going to be talking about Velocidrone, and he's going to be talking about that drone sim racing that we've been talking about the past few weeks. So we're going to get someone here that's an expert and knows what the hell he's talking about and give us some intel.
Most deaf.
What to do, where to go, how to sign up, and what's shaking with it right now, because I know they had a race on Friday night. I tapped into it for a minute. So it's kind of cool. I always seem to catch his feeds on Friday nights. I think that's his Friday night races or Saturday night races or something to that. But Colby will tell everything about it. Audio's good. What are we saying over here? We got to read all that. It's been a few weeks since we did this. I mean, we did the Shelby Shit Show yesterday, but
All right. Well, Anthony's taking a dump.
that's
So,
nice. Nice splits. I hope
feel-
it comes out faster than you were in sport class.
I feel for you, brother.
I gotta take my head. I gotta take my head. I gotta take my
Eric,
Googles off.
Eric can hear the thunder, baby. The thunder from down under.
Super lag, I hear. Someone, JK, is saying super lag. And then 15. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, Eric's saying turn it up, baby.
5 frames a second, and it'll come back. Hey, what do you expect? We're on a low, what do we call the budget we have here?
Oh, we're in the country, brother.
And we call it a shoestring budget.
We in Chi-Town.
We're in shoestring budget.
We got great equipment. We just have terrible signal coming to it.
Also, remember, the drone hangar only exists because of you guys, so
Absolutely. Thank
you guys help us out when this keeps the show going and growing. So, speaking of which, we're going to talk about who's the guy who sent these awesome products, like this thing that's right here that makes it look totally obnoxious. To get you some of that little placard,
The 3D man.
the 3D
The
man.
hour.
Is it
Clayton.
Claytin Baker? Is that right?
Yep. Thank you, Clayton, for the shipment.
So we're going to show those off. We got little trophies, right? How many do we have?
A bunch.
Bunch.
Clayton killed it, man. Clayton. Wow. So 8.
Wait, yeah, and that's
Well, a lot of this stuff has to filter through Shelby, so we got like 1 to give away.
no, we got
Maybe a half.
we got 6. We got 6 to give away. 6 or 7, I think it is.
Yeah.
There's 2 that we're keeping for sure, and we'll show those a little bit later in the show.
Shelby loves the goodies.
I'm saying like the goodies. Some of these though, but like this is a keepsake, man. This is like I'm keeping this forever.
Yeah. It's great.
I mean, it's super cool. These are really badass. Clayton outdid himself. He outdid himself with this right now. Now I'm the official Howard Stern
And
of
it's
FPV
really showing up
with
great,
the Noxus.
too.
Well, you got to remember that's what we see. That's what you and I are seeing. That's me to the produce and do all the other
Okay.
transitions and whatnot. I got to be able to see.
I'm with you.
I got to be able to do
Yeah.
see all this and make the
Yeah.
see bam.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
we got text, and that's talking about what we're going to give away tonight. So right there it says right a TBS patch antenna. So I won some prizes at CFL with that lovely bird built back there by Rotor Ranch. And some of them I can't use. I'm just not going to use them. So I'm going to be giving them away. And 2 of them are both from TBS. They're the Unify Pro and the patch antenna. So we're going to be giving those away tonight.
Give it away, give it away, give it away, baby.
Speaking of which, Beehive Brian is in the house. He's from Chapel Carrboro FPV. He's the organizer runner. Oh, I know. I always do. See,
Ellie-
he even gave me a pen. Like, Shelby, so you don't screw up. It's
Oh,
right
yeah.
here.
Dan,
Chapel
LED.
Hill, Carrboro, FPV. I said it right. Where the hell did I say it wrong?
And Brian brought a giveaway.
Hey, Brian, show us what. Tell them what you're going to give away, because they fulfilled the requirements. The viewers did,
Right.
which was we had to have 20 on at one time, maintain that 20 for I don't know how long you said. We did that. So now let's see what we got going on. Brian, you're going to have to tell him. So someone's mic. You talking to my mic. You can use the Elvis mic. You got to talk into it, though.
It's the Inductrix Pro. I've got 2 batteries in there from Beta
Dan, you
FPV.
gotta show it off. You gotta do something. Don't just stand there like it's a mugshot. Go ahead. Vanna White.
Yeah, Vanna White.
Vanna,
Vanna
baby.
So you got a Inductrix Pro, and how many batteries you got going?
It's 2 batteries, and I even threw one in there.
If I have a pin, I have a sticker for sure, but I don't have pins. I mean, I'm not like that, so I don't have pins. You're fancy. I'm not. But I do have stickers. And on top of all that, we're going to give away, we're going to do what we call it, sticker trivia. Is that what we're calling it?
Absolutely true.
Sticker trivia.
Yeah.
Sticker trivia. And the first one, the trivia that we're going to be doing tonight, is going to be getting one of those badass trophies that Clayton built.
Get you some of that, baby.
Get you some of that. We'll show those off here a little bit later. We're going to keep our shows tight tonight, our segments tight. We're going to make sure that we're all staying within that 20-minute window. And then cut to break. We're always going to have a 5-minute break, right? You're going to have to get a cold beer or whatever you're going to get. Whatever your bee that makes you happy, and you're going to have to go and refill. And then come on back. And that's a good time to do this. So 20 minutes is about good. So we've talked about what we're going to do tonight. We got our guests. We got Colby. We've got Broseph. We've got our tiny dancer tonight is Beehive Brian. We've got our gifts that we're giving away, our prizes, right? And what's the drone in the news? So the drone in the news. See, this is when you need a damn soundboard with a ticker tape. All right, so go ahead. What's the drone in the news?
We got absolutely no drone in the news this week, but we got a major announcement.
What's your major announcement?
I'm heading to California, baby.
Ah, you got that job. You got that gig.
Yeah.
That gig.
Yep.
So Flight Mike is my buddy. He's my bro. And if he's watching, Mike, hey, miss you, man.
See you this week, Mike.
I know you're getting a lot of some of that out there.
Oh, yeah.
So he's out doing his thing.
Getting some of that cheddar in California.
He's got a good drone gig going, and now Marty got hired to go. So now Marty's off to go for 7 weeks.
Got the Inspire ready,
That's
charged
what you brought
up,
yesterday.
ready to go. Yep. Take the
been what
Inspire
you
out there with
want.
X5 on it, and we're gonna kill it, man.
So you can't divulge all the prices and whatever the income.
Sure. I haven't signed the NDA yet.
See what I'm saying? You're open. He's
I'll
free
put it-
flowing.
I'll put it this way: it ain't $15 an hour.
Yeah, you're making some good money. Mike's
It's-
making some good money too. He just been out there 3 weeks, right? We just talked about it just before we went live.
Yeah, just
Mike's been out for 3 weeks, and he's made a good chunk of change. Nope, that's not a
Yeah.
LiPo fire. That is the fire department in the background you might hear. But that's not for here. I didn't start a fire with the LiPo, so we're good. Come and get me.
I'm going. They're asking where.
Yeah, where are you going?
Virus guy is asking.
Congrats on the job, too, by the way, they said.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. The guys the crewers out there. They're hitting San Francisco next week, and I'm flying out to San Ramon, California.
Well, check it out right there, SFPV. It's Colby. He said right there, oh, man, I almost took that job, too.
We've got a friend
Isn't
out
that
there
crazy?
that's been there.
So there's a lot of people going to it.
He deployed February the 14th.
Bump Marty's mic up a little bit. All right, let me try to do that.
And I was going to go with Mike, and 2 days before they deployed, I got sick. I got a chest infection. I was like, there's no way I'm flying to California, and I can't hardly breathe. So he went ahead. He's been there almost 4 weeks, and he's saying in May 1st, it wraps up April 30th, he wants to stay again. So apparently it's working out.
Oh,
And,
look at that to fly, man! They pay me all day to fly that thing, right? Wherever it went, but go ahead.
Yeah. So
You're gonna be gone 7 weeks.
yeah, it's actually the last 7 weeks of the 2.5 month contract.
That's pretty sweet. I mean, that's the money. The money's there. So if you are a pilot and you're Part 107 and you have your insurance, that's where drones are at right now, where you can go make good money, like where the money's at.
Yep.
That's where the money's at. Of these contracts that are popping up.
Well,
And if you get networked, that's the way to do it. You got networked here locally, and that's how this all kind of transpired, didn't it?
Yeah, and so there's a company
there you go.
There's a company that started up in Virginia within the last 6 weeks, and they charge $750 for 5 days of training, so you can get the qualifications to be a RPIC instead of a visual observer, which pays more. And this company actually will train you when you get out there.
I'm going to turn this over here a little bit. So
and you're
more
getting paid. So you're not paying to learn, they're paying you to learn. And once you get your transmission, man, you're like anywhere there's a contract in the United States, hopefully in North Carolina soon, you can deploy and go get the money.
Yep, and I'm envious. I took a job, so I can't do it. I'm not going to leave the job I'm at now, so it's a good job. But, I mean, you're gone for a while. You're gone for an extended period of time. So if you have a family and kids and all that stuff, it's a little more difficult, don't you think?
That's kind of what my son's been deployed for a year by himself.
There we go. Now look. Now you can read it. There we go. Now we can read.
Yeah, Marty.
And we have the light.
Marty Booth's in the house.
We're watching on our big screen over here so we can see everything. So we're kind of trying to be live with you guys.
That's right. Colby.
Stickers, we got stickers.
Pacific Gas and Electric.
The pay is insane. The pay is insane. That's the draw. That's what drew Marty finally, and he talked to his wife. Their kids are grown. My kids are not. So just kind of sucked. But the timing, it's there, folks. So, if you get your shit together and you get your 107 and you get your insurance and all that, you get, 30 hours? I think you said you need to have, a legit 30 hours of some sort of credit flown for a company kind of thing, right? You need to have some sort of flight record.
What they're saying is you can come on as a visual observer and you don't have to have the hours. But then when you get the RPIC spot, you got to have the minimum credentials. And it pays
good money.
A lot more.
Pays more than $50 an hour, let's put it that way, correct?
I'd say about that. I do a military contract once a year, too.
I know.
And I have found out in the last 3 years that I've
real
done,
over here.
I fly for a company up in Virginia, and it's a military contract with 82nd Airborne at Fort Bliss. And that's about as much as I can say. But that pays great. And this is right along with it. So what you end up is if you guys want to really make good money instead of $150 an hour for a 1 hour gig. Or,
right. Instead of doing your typical fly, go do it for a commercial resident, whatever.
You got to travel and you got to be gone for a while.
Yeah, you got to go for a time. And it's perfect for if you young pilots that are out there that are looking to make some change, make some coin. That's the way to do it. I would do it. I mean, I would have gone on this job. There's no doubt about it.
So
it's not like it's a glorious job. You're going up and down in polls. Let me do a real quick shout out to everyone. Clayton, what's up, man? Glad to see you here. Mr. Virus Guy, glad to see you here. Colby's here. Marty's here. We got Josh here. We have Mr. Bandito. Sweet, man. The Banditos are here. That's Belinda and her husband. I don't know if your wife's here or if it's just the main man. But either way, thanks for all you guys tuning in. Just want to give a shout out to everybody before we forgot.
Yeah,
go ahead, Marty.
So, Josh, I can't post a link because all I got is a microphone in here. It's NorCal. Look that up. And if you go on some of the Facebook groups for commercial Part 107 pilots, look for a guy named Daniel Herbert. He is the guy that pretty much puts the word out there to hire everybody.
So is there a network hub online where you can go and register your name and say, hey, I'm a commercial pilot. I'm registered. I got all the P's and Q's. I got all my ducks in a row. I want to fly. Is there a place where you can go and put your name in the hat basically for contracts?
You pretty much wait till Daniel posts up that they're bringing in the next group, and from there they'll ask you if
What's up?
You have to respond with an email with some information about you, and you got to have $1 million general liability insurance.
So $1 million liability.
You got to have a Part 107.
Part 107.
The minimum is
30 hours?
an Inspire 1.
Inspire 1. Oh, for this gig. Okay.
And it's not really the aircraft; it's the camera. I guess the people there, the contractor is requiring an X5 or X5S camera or better.
So how did Mikey grab one then? Because he didn't take one with him.
Mike just took himself. He's a visual observer.
Oh, okay, but you're taking yours.
But by the time he finishes up, he'll have his training to be an RPIC.
Okay, so that's the time in which I was talking about. a minute ago to everybody, like you have to have a minimum amount of time, recognizable time, right? Credited time or whatever the hell you want to call it, for these contracts to pick you up as an actual pilot, right?
Exactly.
Right. So
but they were picking up guys that were VEO and then bringing them up into the certification program within and getting paid as a VEO.
chaos.
And then once you get the certification, you'll roll into the RPIC role, which pays more, and then you're toting a bunch of equipment, you know.
Yeah, but you're making good money. The money's good, folks. The money is really good out there. So if that's the path you want to go, and you want more questions, or you have more questions, you want more answers, shoot us an email, send it to Shelbyville. Well, Marty, you give them your email. Where do you want them to send it?
Oh, yeah, just reach out to me at miller.marty.
I'll post it down below.
miller.marty0@gmail.com. And,
Okay. Sounds good. But we will put it down there. Or you can do it at Shelbyville at Gmail. Either way, get us the questions. If you have questions, make sure you correspond with us.
Yeah.
We love to check our email and hopefully there be something in there. And then we try to respond and whatnot. So if you have more questions about that,
Right.
Marty will be glad to help you out, point you in the right direction, get you set up for whatever it needs that you want to do if you want to make this like a legitimate
that's
kind of career move.
Great comment right here. Daniel will also take PMs on Facebook.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
That's Stink Squirrels from Tony.
Yep.
And there is some drone sad news I do have to bring up is Sean Winland is a OG. He Squishy FPV, that's what he's known by. I've known him since I got in. So that's like 2010. Mm-hmm. But he suffered a massive stroke.
Oh, wow.
And he's not doing well.
Prayers out there for you, Sean.
Yeah, so that's part of his crew. They're the Flight Club FPV. If you've seen them on Facebook, I'm sure you've seen their videos. They're really epic. They're really awesome. They're out in Cali. So we suffered a bit of a loss right now. So hearts are saddened and hearts are deepened. And thoughts and prayers go out to him and his family. He's a father. He has kids.
Absolutely.
So if you know who he is, or just post a link, post a share, post something, because I know that these messages are getting back to him. And there was a little bit of good news today that I heard. So a little bit of an upswing, but still the damage is done, unfortunately, and it's just quality of life I'm trying to figure out now. So I don't want to get all the details because maybe I'm not privy to saying all that. But if you do have something, thoughts or prayers or anything, make sure you shout out to them. And that's Sean Winland. That's Squishy. We love you, man. It's still sad to hear that. Really is. Gets me choked up. Who else we got? Abba's here. Shelby, do you have that vid on your YouTube? What vid are we talking about? I have tons of videos on my YouTube.
Yeah, over 200. I've watched you.
It looks like throwing spaghetti against this wall. What's going to stick, man?
I've watched you edit every freaking one of them.
Yeah. It's a grueling process, isn't it not?
Marty, what do you think it is?
Well, you are my litmus test. You're like my beta test. Like I go and do a video, I give it to Marty, and Marty has to pass Marty's attention span, standards, likes. And he'll let me know, like, all right, I've seen that 5 times. Can we ditch that, please? We don't need to keep showing that.
Yeah.
It was good the first time, not the 4th time.
Yeah.
So I lost my train of thought.
I bet it's fun, man. It's fun stuff.
They're hiring a bunch of pilots. Congrats, blah, 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 blah. All right, so what are we at? We're now at 7:23 right now. We're getting back to the end of our first segment already.
All right.
I did mention Brian is back here flying the Inductrix Switch.
So
what the hell is it? Oh, disclaimer, 21 and over. This is 21 and over, kids. Ladies and germs, this is 21 and over area. So if you're coming here to watch the show, you better be of that age. Because it's BYOBB, it's whatever makes you happy. But there's a lot of fucking swearing going on. I just haven't done it yet. And there goes the goddamn dollar. So it was worth it. So we're flying these around tonight. These are the Switch Air, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Inductrix Switch Air. They're actually pretty cool.
You got a couple of those bad boys.
A couple of these are hovering around, and Brian has modified them and put some FPV gear on it, and it actually flies pretty good.
Yeah, for an indoor flyer, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's not bad. So that's what I had my headset on when we started, and he put some spars on there. It's an interesting spar placement.
You've tried a couple of small wings.
They are very thin.
You've tried to fly indoors with a couple of small wings that your sponsor sent you, and this guy right here is really probably the best one I've seen so far for flying indoors. I mean,
it's cool. It's cool. It's very fragile. It's not. It is not as strong as you might think. It's what. Yeah, that's why I put those spars on there. I mean, those are spars. But be that as it may, this material right here is like,
Less than Dollar Tree foam.
yeah, it's like it's less than Dollar Tree foam, I'd say. So it's very, God, they used to make, airplanes you could buy in a little baggie and you put them together and it'd be that foam. Remember that? That's the foam. So if you remember that and you're old enough to remember Regan's, and they probably still have them at hobby stores where you can get frame, you pull them out of the baggie and you slide them together and they're made of that foam. That's pretty much what this is. Tilted in the back, it's canted out like 45-degree angle. It flies pretty cool. I mean, once it gets going, it gets going. Make sure they have the yaw on though.
Yeah, we've got a course here.
I liked having the yaw on. The yaw made it fly in corner much better.
We got two 24-inch diameter hoops, about 10 of them here in the hangar.
Ooh, got a bad lag.
Yeah, and Brian is killing it, man. He's flying them right through the hoops. So.
Are you seeing them right now? Because I'm not seeing them. We got bad lag. I think we're having an issue with lag. What does it say? My
switch air only lasted 1 minute with FPV on it. I had new batteries coming.
Awesome.
So Anthony's got a switch air.
They're fun. I hope we're not having an issue.
Absolutely.
I'm going to have to pause our music, and I'm going to actually have to go check our feed, make sure we're actually doing well.
Yep.
Because I look and see right now, it looked like we were not looking good. Yeah, it's the TV. So you're going to have to go onto this, Marty. We're going to have to use this.
I can see it.
Can you see it over here?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, you're good. Hey, we got 23 people watching. That's not too bad. Thanks for all you that are tuning in. Tuning in. All right, yeah, let me get rid of this. Cool. All right, see, there we go. I love to see how everyone works together, and it just makes the experience better. He's got this queued up, so now I got a little visual cue. He's donated his phone for the evening, so I can see. And we can have our music, and blah, blah, blah. We're all good to go. So now I can read everything. See, and I got a phone right here, and I'm good to go. Oh, now we got a stand. We just upgraded. Now did kickstand off. Now we got a stand. All right, this is even better. This is getting better and better. I love it.
All right, so we're getting ready to go into segment 2. Who we got coming in during segment 2?
All right, segment 2. So we are going to be having Colby Curtola is going to be coming on next. This is why we need a soundboard. I can hit a button and go, yeah, throw. Yeah, I can't. I was going to say something, but I won't say it anymore. Can we throw our panties at him? It's Colby! Yay! Here, woo! Squish them together and show them. They're furry, but they're still boobies. Now we're going to have him on here in a minute. We're going to take a break. It's the bottom of the hour. Remember, we tried to only go no more than 90 minutes, right? 90 minutes or something like that. But we're going to get him queued up, and then we'll be back live. So sit back, relax, BYOBB, refill time, and we'll see you in about 5. Light us. I've got it still here. Hi, hey, we're leaving. Ready, set. On your marks. Get set. Go. All right, everybody. Welcome back to the Drone Hangar. This is segment 2. We have a special guest tonight. He's known as SFPV. Let me get my ticker up here real quick. Hold on. Shazam. There we go. Instant text. Reminding everyone what our prizes are that we're giving away tonight. But we're going to have Colby on. Colby's here. He's in the background. We're going to cue him up right now. So we're going to cheer him on.
Yay!
And see if we can get him on. Now, remember we tested this yesterday. You're going to be projecting your voice over there to him because it's going to be hard to hear Colby. Or Colby's going to have a hard time hearing you.
Okay, so you can't hear me in my mic.
There we are. There's Colby. Hey, SFPV. I always say F twice. And I can't. Yeah, I was going to say everybody's got to be doing that. Welcome, dude. Welcome to Drone Hangar. What do you think? We were just asking you a minute ago. You were saying you guys are what? Crack up.
You guys are crack up.
Hold on. Here's a crack up. Here's a crack up. We got you to say it again. I gotta have you say. There's Colby. Now you can hear him. Say hi, Colby.
Oh, hey guys.
That's how we keep it here in the Drone Hangar. We're already cracked up shop.
We're a crack up shop. And they're going to have wonderful audio. It's going to be all echoing now because we tried to fix it and couldn't fix it. So there you go. That's the shit show.
Well, it's Sunday. We're drinking, so.
Yeah, I hope you all have your bees, whatever your bees are, the big Abby. It's a BYOBB kind of party here at the Drone Hangar, and it's 21 and over, folks. So if you're not 21, get the fuck out of here.
No beer for me, just the buds.
Just the buds. There we go. Everybody's happy. Now let's see. Make sure no audio. Okay, this is a little Eric. This is a little slow. Okay, and you should have audio now of him for sure. And make sure we got everyone queued up. I'll do this. I'm gonna check on my feed real fast. Just make sure that we got you sounding live and sounding good.
Or at least sounding.
Or at least sounded. It says Beehive Brian in the back. Easy there, Peanut Gallery. You have one damn job is to sit in that chair and fly. Be the tiny whip dancer. You're not even dancing.
Fly, 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 baby.
Hear the echo of me swearing at him and cussing him. Say something to me, Colby. Say something. Say how you doing. Hey, what's up? Show me the sexiest man on the planet.
1, 2, 3. Checking the mic. Velocidrone. Check. Checking the mic.
All right, cool. We got you. We're good. We're live. We're good. All right. So the reason why I reached out to you and wanted to have you on was because because I've been catching your streams that you do, and your streams are drones. Explain what your streams are that you do. Tell me about what you're doing that's unique.
Yeah, so we started. I started the Velocidrone Racing League, which is online drone racing league based on the Velocidrone simulator. So we do. What started out as just me kind of streaming, racing and having guys just jump into lobbies a couple years, year and a half ago, has turned into like a legitimate league where we just had our season 4 draft where we had our captains, our top pilots select teams of 8 pilots. So we had 116 pilots try out for the draft, and 56 pilots made it onto a team this season. So we basically like doubled in size from last season to this season, and seasons last about 2 months. So we're in our 4th season now. We stream every Saturday night. That's when the races are. And then we also do Wednesday night races where anyone can join. You don't have to be a VRL pilot. It's open to like beginners, advanced pilots, anyone.
Now
we have pilots doing like 4-minute laps. We have guys doing like 16-second laps. So it's all over the place. So it's fun.
Now, I remember on drone tripping on the RV, and you and Sean would
you're
literally
gonna talk about drone tripping.
play all that. You would sim that game out, man. You guys would play for hours relentlessly on end. You guys wouldn't stop playing. You guys I sat down and tried to fly, and I'm sure it's not the same thing, but man, I could not keep up. There was just no way. I don't know how you guys go so quick.
Yeah, I mean, Sean, as you know, is very competitive and always has that itch to race. So when we were stuck on that RV for a day straight and we couldn't race, that was his little whatever you call it, his little piece of heaven on the RV. But yeah, he's actually joining us for season 4, so we're really excited to have the Night Fury.
That's excellent. I didn't even realize that Sean's going to join in. So you got Night Fury joining. So you got good name pilots. Playing. It's pretty damn competitive too.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. yeah, so we got Knife here. We got UFO as one of the captains. He's from DRL. We got a bunch of pilots from the DRL sim coming over to Velocidrone, so that's good. That's always good to get some of those guys over to the good side. We got Drobot Racer. You know, it's just the list goes on and on. Bunch of guys from Australia. Our second place team last year was a bunch of Australian guys and a guy from Spain called Singularity, who is out of control on the sim, like unbeatable lap times.
So tell us, how long is the season? Give us the details. Give us the details of a season, of a race season, because you said you're in one right now. We just started the draft. So if people are interested in joining us, I would suggest tuning in to this season. We race every Saturday night at 7 p.m. on Twitch. The Twitch channel is Velocidrone Racing League. The streams go for about 2 to 3 hours. Pretty short for a drone race, but a little bit longer than your typical stream. And you know, we put on a good show. There's a lot of really cool spectator features in Velocidrone that make drone racing a little more spectator friendly. And it's just a really exciting way to kind of watch pilots grow and get faster as the season goes on. So the season goes six weeks with some breaks in between, because we have some real life races that Team Velocidrone is going to be at, a bunch of pilots are going to be at, and then our championship is going to be in probably the end of April. So is there a prize purse for the championship? I mean, you guys got money on the line? You got some of these?
Yeah.
Something that's
we
greenbacks?
got
You do?
we got cash prizes, and then we have our sponsors: Foxier, Hobby Wing,
Great sponsors,
and Team Black Sheep. Big supporter of Velocidrone.
TBS. So you got great name sponsors. You got a. Sounds like they got their shit together, is what it sounds like to me, and they're definitely getting some. That's definitely for sure. I like it. I mean, it's really cool. I'm pulling up the website right now, and it says Velocidrone. It shows a screenshot in the backdrop of I'm assuming at the track. It's got Fat Shark on it and whatnot. I mean, do you have Fat Shark involved, or you got all these?
They were involved, but I used to work with Grant Martin, who worked at Fat Shark, but he's no longer there, so I don't really have any contacts with Fat Shark.
It was just on the screen. I didn't know if you had that as well, but I'm showing people the website. This is where to go. Get all the information that you want to get into season 4.
That's where you want to go to get the sim, basically. That's where you download the sim.
All right, so that's not the right one, then. I need to pull up the one for the actual site. So give me a second. Give me a second to find that, because I actually have that.
Go to the Twitch, our Twitch channel. But yeah, Velocidrone is $20.
It's your Twitch channel. Okay, that was my bad. I queued up the wrong one. I can grab that one real fast. Lickety split. I try to do this, folks. This is really hard work to do all this at one time. And see if I can't get it to go. I think I got it. Give it a second. It's purple. Yep. It's queued up. It's coming up.
There we go.
Oh, it's a little laggy. Well, while that's queuing up, we'll sit here and look at Colby. We'll look at Colby and his beautiful logos, SFPV. We got Velocidrone hanging over on your right shoulder. So you look good. You look nice.
Oh, cool.
So this how long did it take you guys to get to the stage of your sim racing? Like, I had some questions. Then Marty had one specifically for you. I think it was about job related, right?
Yeah,
I want him to ask that one right away. So go ahead and ask that one while we're waiting for the site, the Twitch channel to pop up.
Yeah, I saw one of your great videos where you were building the big drones.
Check that way.
The big drones, the build video that you were doing, which I learned a lot about building from you on that one. And then I think later on you got hired by a company, I guess. Can you elaborate on that? Are you still doing that?
Yeah, sure.
Did you catch all what he was saying? He was saying yes. Your job basically. So something changed, right? I see him.
Yeah. So I was. I think what he's referring to is the X-Class build video I did a while back, and then. About a year ago, I started working in the industrial drone space. So I was a test pilot for a drone delivery company that was doing medical deliveries called Matternet. And I was basically just logging flight hours on their delivery platform.
Nice.
So it was a lot of fun, but the commute was like 4 or 5 hours a day. So I had to...
Not nice.
I had to walk away from that job, unfortunately.
Shitty.
But
that sucks.
yeah, but it was a great experience. Like, if you're looking for drone work, there are full-time jobs out there. Excuse me.
Yeah, so Matternet
on top of these contracts that you guys were talking about earlier, they're going for a couple months. There's a lot of companies out there looking for full-time, flight engineers, people to work on the assembly line. A lot of these drone startups are building their vehicles in-house, so there's tons of opportunities there.
Need some water, bro? Need some water?
Yeah.
Water! Oh, there you go. See, I deliver. I am good. We are good on this show. The Drone Hangar. You ask. You don't even ask. We know your needs, and we provide them very promptly, didn't we? That was quick. Water.
Yeah.
Bam! Shazam! Get you some.
That's a broken X-Class up on the shelf up there.
I noticed that. I see that arm tilted down, looking like you were on a crawler, a Jawa crawler with broken droids in the background. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, so we had Matternet in our hometown, about Raleigh, North Carolina.
Yeah. Actually, they offered me that position to go out there and kind of be the pilot in command out there, but couldn't make the move. So
we're like 20 minutes from the hospital that they did it.
Yeah, that was the first U.S. Commercial flight for like medical deliveries in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Yep.
Were you done flying?
So that was a big deal.
First going on here, Holly Springs, North Carolina is 20 minutes, I'd say northwest from Raleigh, and they are a company from Israel that's for the last year they've been flying in Reykjavik delivering food with drones, and they are working with the town of Holly Springs, NCDOT Aviation, and the FAA, and they're going to start delivering food with drones in Holly Springs, which is, I think, it's very cool. So we're pioneering some stuff out here as well, as I'm sure you are. Where they're the Holly in Raleigh area. It's a little city that's on the outside of Raleigh, which is the capital. Yeah. So that's doing drone, and I'm assuming they're going to take this to third world country kind of stuff. Yeah, their goal with Matternet is the blood testing facility is about 14 miles from the main hospital, and so
yeah.
So let's get back to because that is cool. But we brought you on to talk more about the Velocidrone.
Absolutely.
So
sure.
Give me some more details. I'm new. I want to go and I want to compete and I want to whip Sean Taylor's ass. What do I do? First of all, I gotta start working out.
Fly 100 batteries a day.
First, you need to start working out. And you start lifting some curling some weights. And we gather that part, everybody. That's I'm trying to get back to your
a lot of forearm exercises.
What's that?
Do a lot of forearm exercises.
Forearm exercises. Hold on, I'm trying to queue up. I'm trying to queue up your. The problem is your Twitch channel. Just so you let you know, I pulled up Velocidrone where you can actually download the sim. This is where you go to download. So, folks, if you want to start racing with the top dogs, and on Fridays on the weekends, this is where you go. Season's already started, but you can get into season 4, right? That's what you can get into. They have a Twitch channel.
Season 5. So we're on season 4 right now.
You're going in 5. So 5 they can get into, right? Is that right?
Season 5 will be like in May-ish.
Cash prizes, good money.
Yep.
Good.
The main thing is, we focus on just getting faster and becoming better racers. Like, it's
how fast can you go, bro? I mean, how fast are you trying to be like light cycles in Tron? Wow. It's pretty much where you're at. I mean, you guys are so quick. It's insane. It's the skill sets and the skill levels are blowing. It blows me away to watching. And I know we don't talk about drone tripping. We try not to all the time. It's not a plug or anything. But when I got to watch you two fly in the canyons, Moab, and all that shit, when you two were racing, you guys would race just for shits and giggles. Like you wanted to race just because you wanted to race. Yeah. Like.
They have a microphone on. I'm like, you guys just race. You guys are crazy fast, and there's no way I could do that. I mean, there's a lot of talent there. So, I mean, then I watch you guys. Then I've watched you on your streams and watch you guys race. I'm like, holy hell, man!
So can we?
Holy heck! So are you always competing against top pilots like yourself, or do you? I think you said something about it's beginners, and you kind of haven't branched off, right? Categories.
Yeah. So like our Wednesday night races. We have like basically a qualifying period where we release the track at like 6 o'clock. Pilots have an hour to practice, so it's like a brand new track. And then from like 7 to 7:30, we run qualifiers where pilots get a few runs to lay down a time. and then that seeds them for a bracket. So like we have basically like a E main, D main, C, B, A, and there's like bump ups as you go through the mains. So everyone basically qualifies, and then you can try to work your way up.
Really cool.
And
I like that.
You know, we have guys that like
really
started
like
off in the E main, and like now they're, you know, a couple months later, just by practicing, they're getting up into the C main, the B main, and they're like slowly getting up there. So like now,
I like that. I like that
the
structure.
B main is insane. Like the B main is like now the A main, and the A main is just
the
like
pool, the talent pool is getting better and better and better. And
yeah.
Give me an idea how many members, like how many pilots do you have collectively?
I mean, our community's got like 4,000 members, but
that's insane.
On VRL, you know, I could put up a race event, and you know, like 2 hours before the race would be going live, and we'd have like 20 guys just show up without like any notice. They're just like dedicated to the sim, and it's awesome.
I think so. This goes into a question that we talked about a few episodes ago. Remember, we were talking about drones and what we were hypothesizing, and we were in the crystal ball foretelling the future of drones and money. And so, Colby, answer me this: do you think drone sim racing is the way, like where the money will be, where you think that's where it will be? You think the cash, the opportunity to make money, if loosely throwing that term around, but is better in the real or in the sim? Chances of that happening, big prize purses, that kind of thing on a consistent basis.
Yeah, I think it's got to be the sim or X-Class type racing. You know, just from my experience at Nationals this year, watching the 5-inch racing versus watching the DRL sim tryouts, like the 5-inch racing was boring compared to the sim event. Yeah, see, and that's what we were talking about. That's the very reason why we brought this whole, because when we watch you guys out there catching snippets in here and there, right? The thing that stood out for me were all the pictures that I saw for the DRL the sim tryouts were huge. There were so many people. When you go and see the real 5-inch quads, you know, it was just sparsely populated. It was just pilots and pilots only. 5-inch racing, I don't think will ever be a thing. It's just more for the pilots. You know,
from a consumer,
DCL races are exciting, but that's because they have like really good production, and you know they have a lot of LEDs on the quad, so you can see them.
Right.
But
correct.
Like multi-GP style stuff, I don't think that'll ever become like, you know, a spectator thing, just because it's you can't see what's going on.
It's too difficult to watch. It's too hard to keep track of your horse in the show.
At Nationals, that like you know you had to like push people out of the way just to see what the hell was going on. So
I think wing racing is more exciting.
Yeah, I think X-Class size and bigger is going to be where we're moving towards. I'm hearing a lot of guys building like 10-inch rigs, which is really exciting. So they're using like
you're active, and then that's a whole other thing that you've been active and completely a part of is X-Class from get go. So that's you is going to replace what 5-inch woulda could have been, right? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, that's what I would say.
We have you on record. Like, you're telling everybody now. Colby's telling this to everybody right now. He's on record. No, I'm kidding. You're not going to get in trouble for your point of view.
We got to see what the FAA, you know, has to say about all this. But
I'm gonna lean over here to One Man Party Marty. He has a statement that he wanted to say that he thinks what.
Well, I'm looking at it from a consumer, and I think the sim is going to like blow up like you know, we were talking about Tony Hawk, and we were talking about Tony Hawk and how like there was an interview that Tony Hawk did where a lot of the guys that skated like he did, he had a different style and he wasn't that popular, but the minute he started putting out
video games,
his video game,
put his name on a video game,
his brand blew up. So I mean, from a 6-year spectator, this guy and you guys, you know, freestyle it keeps my interest. Building diving keeps my interest. Racing does not. Wings that are flown inside of a stadium keeps my interest. And then I think the top of the list is going to be sims. My son's a software development engineer. He pays monthly just to watch people do gaming and stuff like that.
pays monthly to watch someone play a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I was leaning towards. That's what we were leaning towards. That
yeah, so unit sales of sims is going to outgrow
unit sales of actual product of an actual drone, actual quad, props, motors, and everything else.
Yeah,
it's easier to carbon copy. It's easier to take a program and just download it. And when we were talking about Colby, maybe you can chime in. Is the user, a lot of users you're going to get the new, like you on Velocidrone, pulling a lot of guys who are gamers that find out about drones.
Wow, yeah.
And they don't have to buy in. They can just get the sim, and then bam, they're in. They're running. The next thing you know, they haven't spent a dime. They haven't bought their first drone, their real actual physical drone. But they're running, however many second laps they're new and they're jumping in because they're gamers. They're able to transition quick, and they're in. And they're racing. Yeah. Have you seen that yet, Colby?
We haven't seen that yet.
Do you think that'll happen?
I think we need to make it like something. There needs to be some kind of like controller that's affordable and like really good quality. I mean,
so you can link to the computer. You mean, like an Xbox, PlayStation kind of concept?
Yeah.
But yeah, like with good gimbals that you can actually fly with,
and you can transition to the real world with. You mean something like that?
So
I think we need to just like gamify the sims a little more. Like,
but do you think that's the future? I mean, that's what Marty and I were talking about. Marty, you think? I think that's the future. I think that's where it's going.
Yeah, because I see guys that don't even know how to fly manually a quad that are going to kill it on a sim.
Yeah, right. I mean, I don't know. I think you still need. I think the real life stuff still needs to be popular. Otherwise, like the sim's going to die because, like, real life racing is still always going to be more fun.
Well, when you were talking,
so at the end of the day, even though you're doing this sim and you're doing the Velocidrone, at the end of the day, you're saying that really flying is where it's at. At the end of the day.
the racing that we have online is like the most exciting racing that I've ever been a part of. But like just going out and flying, like freestyle and stuff like that, that's like if that goes away, then what are you trying to get better on the sim for? Really is like if you're not going to go out and fly in real life and explore, like that's what drones are made for. So
so you were talking about a controller for the sim and for like selling units of simulator to like the gaming group and stuff like that. Are you familiar with a beta company that's going through beta testing called Fly There?
Fly There?
No, I haven't heard of them.
So they're a company. I think they're like about a couple of years old, and you can literally with your keyboard or an Xbox controller, you can patch in anywhere in the world with an RPIC at a location, and he actually lifts up and flies his drone from an exotic location, and he hands over the controls to you in another country, and you can fly his aircraft.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
That sounds different.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, that was a fantastic segue though.
Okay.
I don't know what we're segueing to other than go gadget, fly someone's drone somewhere else in the world. Have you heard one? Have you? I mean, I haven't heard of that either. I think we talked about it once before. You mentioned it.
Okay. So you want to go to Bali, right? Or I'm not a world traveler, but if I wanted to be a world traveler.
You're a county traveler. You're county.
County traveler. I'm going to California.
You're county. Oh, now you're state traveler. Go ahead.
So, wherever the elephant is that everybody wants to video.
Right. You're saying if you want to fly in like Dubai or something, you want to fly that person's drone.
There is literally an RPIC under a shade tree that is communicating with you, and he lifts the aircraft up. He gives you full control of his aircraft, and there's protocols in there for safety and so forth. And, I mean, it's in beta testing, so it's actually free. So when you sign on, you can fly in these locations for free right now because it's going to eventually be a subscription service.
How's Colby going to use that?
With the controller and same thing,
So he's going to be able to fly Colby's?
Yeah, like
is that where you're going? I guess I'm lost at where we're going with it.
I think you were talking about how to incorporate a controller into the software.
Oh no, he's talking to me. What he's meaning like it's a game, and in the end of the game, in the end of the day, that simulator is a program.
Yeah.
And think of Xbox. Think of you have a controller with an Xbox game, an Xbox console or a PlayStation console. He's saying coming up with a unique controller that
goes together with the program.
Exactly.
And you fly, and instead of running an Xbox controller or PlayStation controller, you're running the Velocidrone's controller.
Yeah, it's just a software thing.
Well, yeah, I mean, they want gimbals. They want to have, you want to have all this good shit on there, but you want to have good gimbals.
Right now, we use our Tyrannus, and we got plug it into.
And you're trying to make something different.
The USB port breaks all the time.
Yeah, it wasn't really meant for hours and hours of pounding on USB
right.
Tethered. It wasn't meant to be tethered and used. So he's talking about coming up with another controller that can be tethered, and it's meant specifically for the game, which I think is really cool. And I think it's. I mean, we talked about it. I believe that the drone sims is where it's going to be at, and I think that's where the money's going to be at. I think that's where the money's at. Do you make your own tracks? Do you mean you, Colby? Do you design your tracks and then implement them? I remember you. Seeing bits and pieces of that in your videos.
Yeah. Velocidrone has a really powerful but easy to use track editor. So, for example, I was at Drone Nationals in Vegas. I was standing in line, waiting to check in and do the tech inspection. And while I was in line, I built the track on my laptop, standing up in line. And as soon as I checked in, we were over there in the pits practicing the track before our first battery on the track.
Nice.
So it's cool. There's a big community of track builders now. We got this guy SS Belmont. We got Kumo Craft. Dylan Hoops has been getting into it now. He's another X-Class guy. So it's cool. I build all the tracks for VRL, and they're pretty wild. Not your typical multi-GP, real life style track. They're a little bit more fantasy based, but with elements that are good practice for any real style track.
So they transition over. So what you're getting when you're racing Velocidrone, you're also a lot of the techniques, the skill sets that you're developing in the game. They can transition in the real world.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't practice in real life. I fly the sim, and then I show up to races and do it. It's I could probably do better if I practice more in real life, but honestly, I hate fixing stuff, and I hate spending money after 5 years in this hobby on electronics breaking. I
don't fly quads anymore, brother. I got sick and fucking tired of fixing the motherfucking quads all the damn time.
$30.
I'll go out.
Listen to his saying. Listen to what he coined this phrase. Tell him again.
Quad racing will $30 you to death.
$30 you to death. $30 you to death. That is exactly what quad racing will do. Yeah. It will $30 you to death. $30 motor, $30 camera, $30 EC, $30 this, $30 that.
When I fix something, somebody comes to the shop and they hand me green and they take their stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
We're talking about gear. Went through this Velocidrone frame. This is our new team frame that we're just designed with my boy Larry at Falcon Multirotors. So this is coming out very soon. This is flown and tested by Team Velocidrone. We got Heads Up FPV, Scotty Dew, Royal, J-Burn, Meow, Flying Bear, a bunch of heavy hitters on our team that have flown and tested this frame. So we're going to be out at the Mayhem race. We're going to be out at the Mayhem race in Louisiana, the 12-hour team race. I don't know if you guys heard about that.
Oh, I got told I got to put money in the jar. I swore. I know I did. It's another. Sorry, I got a jar where I donate money when I save.
So we've been talking for quite a while with Colby. We've got viewers that have questions for Colby.
We do? All right, fire away. So you got Josh Owen. So in essence, the pilot has the experience of a sim with better graphics, but is controlling a physical drone remotely. He's talking about what you were talking about. Right. The answer is correct. Yes. Nothing you've talked about in the past 20, 30 minutes has any acceptable wingspan. I don't know what he's talking.
He's a winger.
He's a wing pilot. I have a lot of wing pilots who watch the show. So you gotta be
sorry, wing guys.
Oh, speaking of which,
I love you guys.
Did you hear about the $16,000 for a wing race? Yeah, Atlantic City, bro. And then there was $100,000. I thought I heard.
Yeah,
$100,000 for quad racing. I'm surprised you didn't hear about that one. So that
you got to fill me in on that one. I might have to go practice in real life for that one.
It's in Atlantic City. It's in June. I think the problem with that one was, and I want to say that's what the prize purse was.
I thought that was like 50 grand. I didn't know it was 100 grand.
I don't know. It might be 50 grand. All I know is it's a lot of K's.
I think it's 50K.
And it's 50K. That's 50K. 50,000 reasons to show up. I mean, it's for real.
I think I got to go to IO.
Well, see, that's the problem. That was, so you did hear it. It's the international is the issue. And the money's getting paid out then and there. Like, you get paid then. Like, you don't get paid later.
Good.
You get paid on the spot. So
that's
16K
nice.
for us, for wing pilots, that's 2 weeks earlier, I think, or something like that. Somewhere around there. And then the quad guys, I'm surprised you're not going to go, man. That blows me away. You wouldn't go. You're going to go to the international. It's not that I don't love the international. You know, I've gone for the past 2 years as a wing pilot. I've gone for 2 years, and I love it because it's good to see everybody. Although I didn't see you last year, we crossed paths. I don't know how the fuck that didn't. Oh, there goes the dollar. I don't know how the hell we didn't see each other, but be that as it may. You're going to go that instead?
Yeah, I'm not trying to kid myself. Like, I know I can't, I can compete on the national level, but I'm not going to win any of those races. So I'd rather go have fun and win some X-Class races and hang out with my friends and do the tiny whip tent with Jesse and, racing's stressful. I want to have fun if I'm going to spend money to travel. I know I'm not going to win that race, so
Colby's keeping it real.
Come on.
Colby's keeping it real.
I'm not pulling anyone myself.
Well, I think your honesty and you're keeping it real. We like it, the fact that you are keeping it real.
That's crazy.
Justin, Justin put Team Velocidrone, hashtag Team Velocidrone. Justin Furnish put. So he's on here, I guess. Miss Bandita put money in the jar. Shelby, I put a lot of money in the jar.
It's getting full.
$1 million in Dubai for quads, bro. $1 million in Dubai. We already did. They already did all that. That's old. That's old news, man. That's back in the day. That's not now.
Again,
it's current money on the prize. Prize money. So 50K. So
that's shit, dude, Josh.
Dude, so I'm assuming he's busting your balls. But
I think he's just trolling because
he's trolling.
That was like the biggest drone race, and it was like 3 years ago.
Yeah, that's just trolling then. Thanks for trolling. We love our trolls.
By the way, did everybody get paid?
I don't know. There's something to ask him one day. Let me pull up Colby's where to get the sim. Well, how the hell did I lose that? I had that thing right there. There it is. There it is. So we've had Colby on here for a good grip now. We had about 30 minutes, man. It's been great talking to you. He's told us all about Velocidrone. This is where you can go and download it, folks. So if you want to get in on the action, get in on Season 5. Go here, download the sim. Unfortunately, Colby, when I tried to download or pull up your Twitch channel, it's not working. So I can't seem to pull it up and get it running right.
Velocidrone Racing League.
I can do Velocidrone Racing League. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, try that. Well, yeah, if you guys are watching the stream right now, come hang out and just tune in. We do it every Saturday night and Wednesday nights, and just check it out.
Oh, there it is. All right, I got Velocidrone Racing. Cool. I'm pulling it up right now. Yeah, there we go. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Twitch.tv.
I tried your Twitch and it didn't work, so unfortunately, man, I didn't know what was going on with that. Let's try to go in here. Is your website up? We're building a new home for Velocidrone.
Click on that link though, that Twitch link. Try that little Twitch link in the middle there.
Let's see the Twitch works. Yeah, this is did last time. It's sat here. It's over here on this side. It just keeps, running in circles, Be that as it may, I'm going to make sure I always try to update my episodes, and I'll put all the links down below in the comments, and you can come back at a later time if you want, or hit Colby up. Be sure to go and check out for the upcoming season, Season 5. You got SFPV. You've got... Who else do you have? You said you got Sean. You got Night Fury.
Who don't we have? We got Night Fury. We got.
You got all these guys from DRL there.
We got Jayfern. We got Heads Up. We got Engineer. We got BioCP. We got Jayfern, Osten, Neon. We got a bunch of Canadians. We got Pew Pew. We got Royal. We got Merc, FPV, Kroyman or Spanky. Shames, Orange Stuff, Hoops, UFO. I mean,
Colby's happy too. Look at him. He's all he's like, damn right, I got all these smiles. Look at this. We got a big team.
So
no, but it's cool, man. I mean, I'm glad you took out part of your Sunday to come and hang out with your bro. And I haven't seen you in a time, but it's always good talking to you. And I'm glad to see what you're doing, man. I think what you're doing is fantastic, bro. So I keep it up, and I wish you nothing but.
I'm gonna see you guys at International Open.
I'll be at the International if it doesn't overlap with any other major race, but I'll be there. So I always like going to the International because I get to see all you guys. You get to hang out. Yeah. It's like a family reunion to me, more than it is anything else.
It's in July, yeah.
Yeah, okay. It's in July. So, but it kind of stinks that you're not coming out to race, but be that as it may. Folks, that's SFPV Velocidrone. Check it out. Go on there. Season 5 starts soon. cash money on the line, folks. That's going to bring me out to race every damn time to get me some of that. Bart, do you have anything to say to him before we go?
Oh, it's nice talking to
him.
him.
He's followed you forever, man. Just so you know.
Thanks,
he
Marty.
literally followed you forever.
Yeah, I'm a fan, boy.
Good luck out there, doing all those inspections. Stay safe.
Yes.
It's exciting.
Right, Marty? You're going to go make some money? You're going to go get some of that, right?
Yeah.
You're going to be getting a lot of that. You're going to get a lot of that, a lot of the money.
Don't start any forest fires.
So, and Colby, I'll make sure I keep checking you out, watching what's going on with your live streams and your races, because it is pretty cool to check it out. I know every Friday and Saturday you guys are racing, and it's pretty cool. It's actually, and you can hear everybody. You can hear all the pilots too.
Wednesday, Saturday.
Wednesday's for getting ready for the
Wednesday's
for the
Team
weekend.
Black Sheep Live. Anyone can join.
Yeah.
Saturday is for VRL pilots only, but you're welcome to come watch and hang out.
There you go. Watch the big dogs race. Watch and see how it's done, how to get some. All right, Colby. Thanks again for coming in here and spending some time with us, dude. We love you. And
thanks,
until next time. I think that's
have
goodbye.
A great year.
Yeah, have a great year, man. I wish you nothing but the best, and I'll talk to you again. Okay, bro? All right, man.
Okay.
Talk to you later, brother.
See you, Shelby.
All right, let's queue up over here where we're at. That was a hard transition I tried to make, and I think we did the best we could, right? We're still live, Knucklehead.
Oh.
We're not done. We still have people. We still have all this going on. We have...
I thought that was the end of the segment.
No, well, it is the end of the segment. We transitioned. That's what I say was a hard segment to transition from. I wanted to talk to Colby some more, and then I didn't know how to detach from the conversation and then fade into this one. And there's Colby still. We still watching the delay on the TV. So
what are we doing for segment 3? Giving away
segment
stuff?
3, we're going to have Rotor Ranch is on. Rotor Ranch is Delta FPV is wonderful, wonderful dude. We had a bromance that blossomed in CFL. We did. It was awesome. So we're going to have him on next segment, talk to him about his experience with wings. We didn't ask Colby about that either, and we wanted to talk about some about that. But we're going to chit-chat with him as a pilot, and we're going to chit-chat him what he's doing and how was his experience at CFL, what stood out, what did he like, didn't like, all that. Couldn't get it from a pilot's perspective, a new pilot. Freshman class coming in, so we're going to take a quick 5. It's definitely your beer is probably warm by now, so it's a BYOBB time. Go get whatever makes you happy, and we'll be back in 5 minutes.
So I remembered who they...
What's happening?
You guys got me?
Yeah, we got you.
All right. How's everybody doing today?
So, hold on, bros.
Z's live stream.
Who is?
Z.
Zoe? Zoe's gonna yank viewers.
She's got 39 watching. He got.
What up, kids? We're back. Welcome back to the Drone Hangar. This is segment 3, third segment of the show tonight. It's 8:17 Eastern Time. I don't know why I sound like a guy that's on the radio, but this microphone does tend to do stupid things to your brain. Where's Marty? There's Marty.
All right, all right, all right.
All right, before we bring our next guest on, we're going to do a little bit of what we call sticker trivia. Let's start giving away some shit, some swags. I think the music's playing in the background. Give me a thumbs up if it is. We like to have our comments, and let's talk to our chat, our viewers, and see what they've been saying. So let me see if I can't cue it up and be a good producer and be able to let us see over here. Give us a moment because it's got to queue up over here on the left-hand side. You know what we need to do? We need to refresh the TV. So let me see the remote for the TV. So I'm going to refresh the TV real quick. Bear with us. This is how we do it here at the shit show or the hangar. How do I do it? Is it in the way? There we go. Let's go back here, like something. It's awful slow. So we're going to do giveaways. We're going to start doing this. So sit tight. I know that will keep you there. As long as I say giveaways a few times, you guys won't move. Move your tablet for a second. Thanks for bearing with us. You know how it goes here. We're still a work in progress. What do we have? We have stickers. We're going to do a sticker trivia here first. And then we have a nice special prize to give away. Claytin Baker made us some killer little trophies. It should be pulling up right there. Are you going to find it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Marty's going to go ahead and queue it up, and then I'll see if I can't watch over here. What do we got people saying? What up today? We're at CFL just earlier, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, 10:15 2 days. We're just blah, blah, blah. I guess you guys are chit-chatting about something going on about props and motors and whatnot. Change the battery. Whoop. Set it up as a success, so I don't know what it is. I'm not going to try to get into all that because it takes forever to read all these. Although I would love to talk to you. I hope the audio sounds good. I hope the audio sounded good last segment. We're still trying to tweak that whole Skype interview process and being able to allow you guys to hear. We are going to get an upgraded computer here in the next month or so, hopefully. And that will change everything. So we'll have a whole new OBS. There we go. Now we can see, and we'll have a whole bunch of good stuff. So just a few more weeks, maybe 5 more, something like that, and then we'll transition and bump it up a little bit. What up? Oh, wait, we got somebody from Germany here. Hey, from Deutschland. Wie geht's? Was ist los? Hey, thanks for tuning in, dude. I really appreciate you coming in and spending your time. It's it's like 4 in the morning. No, it's like 2 in the morning. It's 2:20. So cool. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna do trivia, right? Was that what we were planning on doing?
Yeah, we got to ask questions and give away goodies.
Give away goodies. We need to start giving away some stuff before we bring on my love, Broseph. Rotor Ranch. He's on tonight. He'll be on here in just a few minutes. He's standing by in the wings. Are you still there, Broseph? Oh, yeah, he's still there. He ain't going nowhere. All right, so we're going to give a sticker, right? We're going to do a sticker trivia. You had the questions. I hope you put them away somewhere, wrote them down. You didn't write shit down. You wrote nothing down. I'll make sure I send out a non-crinkly one.
Question number one.
We'll mail these out to you. If you win and you are the winner, make sure you send us an email. I don't have it on the ticker, unfortunately, but shelbyvole@gmail.com. Send it to me, and then send me your address, and we'll send these out to you. All expenses paid. 1 free of these. Get you some Shelby Voles. Anyway, so what's the first question?
The very first
sticker trivia question?
Yep. The very first multi-rotor helicopter that made it into the shop that Shelby built.
So you're asking what was Shelby Voles' first? What was my first drone quad that I ever built? What was the first one I ever had?
What type is it? What's it called?
What's it called? What's the name of the first drone I ever built and flew? I've talked about it before. If you followed me at length, I'll give you the hint. If you go peruse my YouTube, you might find out.
What, 20 years ago?
Yeah, you're going to have to go deep. You're going to dig deep. You're going to be scrolling for a while.
200 videos.
If you're wanting a sticker, there you go. That's what it is. Nope. QAV is not the answer. Abba.
That's a good one, though.
Yeah, that is a good one, but no, that goes farther.
Yeah.
I'll give you that much.
Yeah.
You had some other ones too. What was the other one? We're not gonna. You do have one on deck though, right? You have another one in mind. The answer is yes, he does. He had a couple questions that we're gonna give. That's what prompted to have sticker trivia. We're gonna have that every single show, and we'll give them away, right? Give it away, because we try to do that. We also have tonight. We're gonna be giving away a TBS Unify Pro and a patch antenna, and I'm going to do them separately.
JK said blackout. That's
no, that's a good one, but no, the answer to that is a no.
Really, this goes back to like archaic looking. First off, no.
Where are my tiny whip dancers?
I'll give a clue.
I'm actually singular. Where's my tiny whip dancer? There he is.
I'll give a clue.
No, we don't need that. That's 21 and over. Forgot to disclaimer that next segment of this segment. Go ahead.
Hey, Black Sheep Discovery. No, even further back. No, even further back from Flame Wheel.
No, Flame Wheel. We're getting hot. We got some answers. We got some people guessing away, and the answers are no, no, and no.
Great guesses, but I'll give you a clue.
TBS Disco? No, not that one. Not a blackout. No, I have those. We have all of those. I didn't have. You had a TBS, didn't you?
TBS Discovery. No.
Steve had one. Steve had one, and Locksmith had one. And if Locksmith, you're watching, I love these chicken sticks. We need to go get a ching ching chong.
Yeah, we got it.
We need to go there and make them lose money.
We got
their all-you-can-eat buffet.
We got a Flame Wheel 450 and a Flame Wheel set. We got a Flame Wheel 550 and 450 here in the shop.
All right, so I had someone saying that we should. We do have those in the. Sorry, go ahead. We have what now? We have the Flame Wheel.
We got a Flame Wheel 450 and a Flame Wheel 550 with a Terret 2D, not even 3D.
Yep, I have a Flame
gimbal.
I have Flame Wheel original.
Yeah, and it had a GoPro Hero Black 3.
Matter of fact, the frame is behind.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, it's JK's got it. JK, I could have just left this shit with you. They said give it as a pair. I'm not going to give it as a pair. I'm going to break it up. So you tell me which one you want. And the other one's up for schniznabs, grabs, because we're going to continue to do the sticker trivia. I think it's kind of cool. It's a kind of cool way to. Actually, you don't get this. You get a sticker. I actually falsely told him he was going to have one of these. That's not what I was going to give. So you get this.
All right,
but you already have these. Right. So I'll give you another one. Anyways, because I love you. So John Kennedy won a sticker, and I'll send it out to you, along with the antenna that you were supposed to have, I'm sure.
Yeah. And I want to clear this up with Ms. Bandito.
Uh-oh, Ms. Bandito as well. What's going on now?
Maybe I can win that, Shelby, the other antenna you didn't send.
Uh-oh. See, we have antennas here. We do. We're right here. Look.
Yeah, but we had some people that won in the first show. Or
Yeah,
second show,
yep. Way back when.
And we
got to write that.
We dropped the ball.
We got to write that.
And we want to. So we're going to send Ms. Bandito.
Yeah, Ms. Bandito will get you your antenna out to you. Promise, 100%.
Right.
We are men of our word here. So
no, we're not.
But
we try.
We try, and the bottom line is, the beginning of the show, we didn't know how well it was. It's not an excuse. We just didn't know what we were getting our hands into, and we now do have a little bit of a grasp of everything. Right? We have a shipping way of doing things. We're on top of it now. So if you did win and you didn't get your stuff, please just send us another email. We'll definitely get it out to you this week. We'll get it to you tomorrow or Tuesday. We'll ship everything out, and you, including all those that win tonight. So, John, you'll get yours out. Make sure you send me the email. It's shelbyvole@gmail.com. If you don't know how to spell Shelbyvole, then how the hell are you watching the show? Go ahead.
Yep, JK, you are the trivia OG.
Trivia OG on this one. Yeah, he is pretty damn smart. I give him that for sure. He is a smart dude. So John won this one. Where's my pins? That way I can write that.
Yeah, I'm going to go grab it.
You're going to go grab what? The Gowie. Oh, the Gowie. He's going to show off the Gowie, my original, my first quad that I ever built. So John Kennedy gets one. And we're going to have another question coming up here in just a second. Figure we'll do a little break before we get Rotor Ranch on here to do some giveaways. I know how to keep you around. I'm not stupid. John, there's yours. Because we still have to give away these, and we still have Beehive Brian has got his Inductrix Pro that he's giving away tonight because we fulfilled our requirement of having double digits 20s and maintaining 20s on our last show. So as far as attendees and viewers, and we love you for doing that, by the way.
Oh,
this is a hot sack of shit right here.
It looks like garbage.
It's garbage. There is my first quad I ever built. This is the first one I ever bought. I remember when I saw the video and I went and turned around and I was like, where the hell do I get it? And then I found this online, and the Gowie 500X. I think it's 500 550X.
Yeah, this
is the worst piece of garbage, I swear to God. It's made of aluminum, so every time you crash, this thing bends. And so your motors were always out, and they're friction held, like you ratchet down the screw to keep the motor in place. Oh, it's garbage. Hot mess. I had a stack about yay tall on it, Marty.
But you made a video of it.
I made a video of flying in a parking deck way before parking decks were even a thing.
Yeah.
I'm flying in a parking deck with this. This is way before anybody. I don't want to say anybody, but more than I saw anybody else that ever did. So and it's a stupid ass video. There's nothing. There's nothing worthy to go peruse and find it.
It's not even classified as a video. It was so jello-y.
I got wooden dowels on the back to hold and extend out for my long range because I ran 1.3 and 433 on this. There's 30 amp ESCs I was looking for the other day. I needed some 30 amps. There's 3 of them right there. God, these are old, man. This is like 2000 and how old is this? 2011, maybe something like that. That's an old ass one right there. 2010. Yeah, that's about right. That's about when I got them.
I'm surprised it didn't fly away.
What year is that from? 2010 is the correct answer, or Eric? Anthony, I won spec class. He's being a douche. No, he's just driving the point home. I won, period, spec class, period. He put it up there in the comments.
Right.
Blitz, that's who I lost to. But anyways,
Trivia question.
You mean beat class.
Trivia question.
All right, so we got another trivia. We got another trivia coming up. All right, so this is trivia time here on the drone hangar.
Just thought of it.
Sticker trivia time. Another sticker coming up for grabs, and this is going to whoever answers the following question from Mr. One Man Party Marty. What do you got?
What is Shelby's largest and the name of his wing? The largest wing he's ever flown and the name of it.
So it's kind of one and the same. What is the name of the largest wing I've flown that I own, right? The one that's here at the shop. So if you've been a follower and you've been watching my show or our show now, you know I've talked about it from time to time, and I'm surprised that freaking JK got the Gowie 500. So maybe you'll get this one. Optera is no. The answer, these are coming up pretty quick right here. I think these are actual instant right here on this one.
Right. What is a buffalo?
A buffalo. The buffalo is like an FX61. That's another question. Oh man, I gave it away.
No, it's not Velocity 48.
No,
that's actually pretty new.
Yeah, that's busting my balls. That's what Jake Doubles do.
Alleged D.
Jake's got his own group. He go mess around with your own followers. God damn it! You come in here and bust my balls. Now 48's not it. Drac 60 is not it. But an Optera is not it. A Buffalo is not it either.
Jason said your videos only go
Z3,
back.
no. This is old school, man. This is going back a little bit.
Boeing
747. I was like, kick the pilot out. Yeah, I just got a camera right here. Let me put this camera in your place.
Should I go get it? Or should
does this thing go inverted?
Should I go get it, or should I just keep?
No,
guessing?
don't go get it, man. It'll take up the whole damn screen. It's huge. It's monstrous. Starburst. No, not it. That's not it. Yeah, these are good guesses, and you would know if I had them. LOLs are not it either.
A behemoth.
A behemoth? No, behemoth's not either. I own this frame. This is way back in the day. This is not a Sweet Wings. Nope, not a Sweet Wings.
How far did you fly?
I've actually eliminated any product from Ruben now. Oh, by the way, speaking of which, why you guys are still trying to guess, and this is going to be a tough one.
A dreadnought.
I actually, on this one, you know what? This is a good one to give away. Either your choice, one of these. What do you think?
Now
This is a tough one.
You are writing down who gets this stuff, right?
Yeah, I am. That's why I have the pen out right here. Okay. Like I immediately wrote John's name right here. John, he's the winner. And stuff goes right there. That's the winner. They'll put them up here as winners. And then we'll box it up like we did the other day. No, they haven't guessed it yet. Starburst 61. No, the answer is still no. And up for grabs right now on this one, I guess, for the trivia will be the... Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's the one.
That's it.
It hangs up in the back of the shop. It's a biggins. It's a biggins. They might not be able to get this one, dude. This is a really hard one to get. Yeah. All right, so we're going to give you a little clue then. So this is going to be just for sticker grabs then. No VTX, because we're going to give you a hint. That doesn't help worth shit. That looks just like an infinite reflection.
It does look like an infinite.
Is it pulled up? Can you brighten it up?
No, my...
All right, so what do we got? Behemoth, a Radiant XL, no. Starburst 61, no. Dreadnought, no. No, and no, and no, no, no.
Those are all new, man.
Those are all wrong answers right there. All those right there. For this sticker right here, we're on it still. Oh, there's a picture of it. There's a picture of it. There's a picture. That's it. Back in the Tiny Whip and Corso Awesomeness. Hangs on the wall. All right, what is that frame? What is that frame? What is it? If you get pretty damn close, I'll probably the Brown Eye 69. No, that's a good guess though. Dude, I love Blitz. The Brown Eye 69. No, it's custom. That's custom. And that paint job is just one of a kind. But anyways, the answer is no. That was the frame. If you can guess what it is, I got a sticker for you right there. As they're continuing to guess and figure that out, let's go on, because we know we have Rotor Ranch here, and we still got to give these away. Maybe Rotor Ranch can help us give away these items right here.
Yeah, let Rotor Ranch give
a
trivia question.
Yeah, let's let him do that.
Yeah.
So as we're moving along, and you guys are still trying to continue to guess. Oh wait, we got a winner. We got a winner. Chris Hugman. I can never say your name right. Hug-a-man. Chris Hug-a-man. Chris, you're the winner. You are absolutely correct. That is a Crash Test Hobbies Hercules. That is actually a custom Crash Test cut Hercules by Lee himself. Oop, I got Belinda writing the text over here. Okay, I'm sending a message for the antenna you were going to send me. You told me it was junk and you were going to send me something else. Never got LOL. You don't like your girl wing pilot anymore. That's straight from her. Yes, Belinda, we love you. You're the one only wing pilot, female wing pilots we have out there, at least in the U.S. right now. So we do love you, and it is my apologies that we didn't get that out to you. And I do have an antenna for you. We'll get it out right now. It's sitting right here in front of me. So we'll get this out. And Chris, you are the winner. That's exactly what it was. It's a Crash Test Hobby 77 Soggy Diaper 77.
So
Anthony got the other half right.
So let's do this. Let's
so
take
we got
the antenna.
Chris Hogman. Hagman?
Let's take the antenna.
Yeah, just go ahead and slap a sticker on it.
Put a writer name on a sticker and then put the antenna on.
All right, cool. Make sure that... all right, we got John's, we got Chris's, and then we're going to do this right here, and we'll put Belinda's. Belinda, I got you an antenna and maybe something more. We'll see what I got, okay? So be on the lookout. We'll set that over there on that. So we good. We got you guys covered. No more nasty grams. I don't want to see any more of that nonsense over here again, Belinda. I got your nasty gram. You're covered now. You're covered, right? It's just covered. So no, what were we talking about? We got sidetracked. You know how I get. You got to bring me back, Marty. Bring me back. We have who in the background?
Baby, come back.
So we have while we're guessing. So we got Chris. You won. That was right. It was a 77 Hercules. It was custom cut. Has all my other records, and we'll probably have those as trivia questions here in a little bit later. So we'll have that one on deck. So let's go ahead and head on over here to Rotor Ranch. Rotor Ranch got to come to CFL with us, and I'm queuing you up. I'm setting the stage for you, brother. You ready in the background? He's here. He's been waiting. He's been saying, Jesus, Lord Almighty, you guys done yet? No, but he got to come to CFL. I got to know him. I got to meet him. I got to talk to him. He's followed me online for a long time, he says, and it was awesome. And so let's give a warm round of applause once these guys are ready, and we're going to queue up our man Rotor Ranch and say hi to him. And Let me take sure. Let me take this off, and then I'm gonna have to do some stuff for you, bro, because I don't have your logos ready. I had Colby's ready, and I didn't get Rotor Ranch's ready, but I have your logos, so don't even worry. They've been showing the whole time. So there we go. Here we go. Ready? And drum roll, Marty. So we can introduce the man who helped win sport racing at CFL. There he is. He's Rotor Ranch. And we're gonna clap. Get you some. Oh, look at him checking him out. Checking him out. Look at him showing all that. Get you some. All right. Let me make sure to get your audio up. So I'm going to turn my audio down. We're going to cue over all to this. I'll kind of time to time hit my mic on, but for the most part, I'm using the other mic just because it helps to get rid of the echo. What's up, my brother? What's up, Broseph?
What's happening?
Talk to me, man. How you doing, Goose?
Good.
So
hanging in there.
So you got to go, and if you tell us about yourself, let's do the whole, hi, I'm Rotor Ranch, I'm an alcoholic. No, but I want you to tell me your story. Give me some history about Rotor Ranch. Where name came from, where you at, where your home is, where you fly. Give me all the deets. We want the deets here on the Drone Hangar. What do you got?
Houston, Texas. We're in H-Town, Texas.
H-Town, Texas.
Yeah, man. So I started flying FPV probably about 5 years ago. Got into racing drones, doing the mini quad thing, and yeah, I signed up for multi-GP. Was starting to come around, and I had to have a name, and I had an email that was Rotor Ranch because I was going to start I wanted to start like a business. Everybody was new in that thing, and everybody was thinking, we'll do something with it. And before all the rules came about, and yeah, Rotor Ranch kind of stuck. It was my multi-GP thing. It matched my email, so I just fucking threw it in there, and it just kind of stuck. It's been there ever since. I thought about changing it, but I never have. Cool. Too many people know it, so I just stuck with it. As good as bad as whatever it is, it is. So I started flying wings shortly after I stopped. Like everybody says, we have this epiphany that you don't want to waste money on quad parts anymore. Buckets of broken flight controllers. F3, F4, F6, F10. How far?
$30 you to death, right, Marty? That's your saying. Yeah. It's $30 you to death.
Yeah.
$30 motor, $30 ESC, $30 camera, $30 VTX, $30 this, $30 that.
Everything from abroad. Everything coming in from abroad. And then suddenly I started flying wings. I think I picked up a Horizon Hobby Blade Theory, and one of my buddies here in Houston was flying them. Actually, a bunch of us were. And it was easy to fly. It had 3 modes. You launch mode, it leveled itself out. And I quickly learned that I liked the full rates on it, and was looking for something more. And I think that's when Chris Click turned me on to some of the right-wing wings, and I started building my own wings. And to me, once you build a wing and fly it, there's no going back. There's just something completely different about a molded, store-bought wing compared to one that you've built. And, you put however many hours into it, 16, maybe 17 hours into it, and you go toss it up in the air, and there goes, $300, $400, and you're hoping for the best because it's hand-built. There could be some builder error. Always there could be builder error.
Hold on a second. I got to pause here. I got to rudely interrupt you for a moment.
No problem.
I had you looking like a gnome. He looked like a little gnome. He looked like a little, looking like a lawn ornament. Looked like a lawn gnome. And I'm looking at it the whole time, going, I'm trying not to laugh. I'm trying to pay attention. And I'm looking at Marty. Marty's looking at me, and I'm thinking he's got to be thinking, because he sees me adjusting the size of your image so it doesn't look that way, because it really did. It looked so bad, dude. Sorry. It was distracting. It's distracting my tiny whip dancer right here who crashed because of it. So.
I get a job with Peter Jackson.
My bad for interrupting you.
Yeah, that's how I got into it. That's how I started flying my own wings, building my own wings. Just wanting something to fly the way that I wanted to fly. Trying to build it. So that's where I am now, man. I'm building, 2 wings a month and flying as much as I possibly can get out there and fly.
So you are a quad guy that switched.
Yes, sir.
And then you switched when? What year?
Probably to fully fixed wings, probably been 2 years now.
And would you go back?
And absolutely not.
Amen, brother. Amen. There you go. Here, touch me. Touch me up high. Come on. I can feel that. Yeah. Give me some.
Shake and bake.
But it's good. Shake and bake. So, little do you know, that's a good transition. So we got a little bit of history of Rotor Ranch here. I call him Broseph. His name's Joseph, but I call him Broseph. He's my bro. He's the one that built that fine spec wing back there, that one sport class CFL, and came second in spec. Should have been first, but we're going to go with that. But nonetheless, it was awesome. It was not, the reason why I didn't get first is not because of him. It's just because of me, I guess. I don't know. Either way, awesome build. We had a bromance, didn't we? We had a bromance. We did like love connection kind of shit.
Get it off. The minute I have been following you, you are probably the main reason why I'm fly wings the way I fly a wing.
Get you some. Thank you very much, dude. That's humbling to hear.
Absolutely. There's a couple of other guys, out there that, totally inspire me the way they fly. And, it took that view that I had, what I've seen, what inspired me to fly a quad was a lot of the European pilots. A lot of these guys in France and stuff, they'd dive in these waterfalls and stuff, and they just had this epic footage.
Yep.
And I was never able to recreate that with a mini quad. I just could not do it. Whatever my setup wasn't right, or however, But with a wing,
I like how you still have that.
Now all of a sudden you can reach out and touch someone. You're flying for 20 minutes. Yeah, exactly. So the wing is where the magic's at for me. Proximity, low to the deck. Whatever I can get, I try to get out there and get it. And I guess that's why I've always looked up to your style of flying, because no matter where you're at, you're always going to try to get something out of it.
I've said it from the beginning that whatever you've got, like P-Shaw and I would fly back in the beginning with our quads and do freestyle, and we would go to these locations and we were just shitty. They weren't there. They looked crappy, and then I remember telling them, like, we got lemons. We need to make lemonade. There's something here. You just got to find the run. It may not be this all encompassing run, but there'll be something there that you can get out of it. So, I try to do that with wings. Thank you. I appreciate the compliments, though. I mean, it's very humbling to hear all that.
I have a question.
Go ahead. Fire away. Make sure you got to say it that way, though. Remember.
Yeah. What's the craziest thing that's happened to you when you were flying at a park, or, craziest event that ever happened to you during a flight? Did somebody pull a gun on you? Did you run into a bus, or?
He's asking what's the craziest experience? What's the craziest experience you've had flying? Right, FPV. Since you've been flying FPV, he wants to know the craziest experience you've had. And that will aid us in understanding why your constant bedwetting won't go away.
I would say absolutely the most craziest thing was I was doing a night flight over on the lake over here.
Nice.
And I lost video. Actually, I lost orientation first. It's kind of, flying at night's a little different. And on the water, it was really crazy. I thought I was looking at the right lights, and I was flying and flying and flying, and suddenly my video cut out. And I try to remember the orientation of the plane. I try to pull it back up, back towards myself, try to turn around. And video came back. And when video came back, I was looking directly into these people's swimming pool. And they were outside. They were all outside at the barbecue pit. And here comes my plane. I'm dive bombing into their pool. And I could just see their faces in my video. And I'm like, oh, my God, this is not happening. And I'm pulling back, trying to recover this airplane. And by the grace of whatever's good on this earth, up she came. And I wound up saving the plane.
Wow.
But, man, that was probably the craziest thing that's ever happened to me. Flying at night over the lake. And
you crazy bastard, you're getting you some. That's a little on the borderline of illegal.
Yeah. Sometimes,
you're going to make them turn the pool brown. Yeah, no shit, brother. God, I would imagine seeing that coming down. This is hauling shit down the way, and you're like, "Oh my God, what the hell is that?" It'd be kind of scary. I mean, I've seen them. I've seen them fly time to time.
If you look on some of my YouTube channel, when I got out of mini quads, I got into doing a lot of fixed wing planes, FPV. I did a couple of tests and warbirds and stuff like that, and had a lot of fun with it. I have the lake right here. I live on Lake Conroe, and to be able to send a water plane right out the backyard, and something on pontoons is a lot of fun.
Did you have anything to add to that? This is awkward silence, and I don't like fucking awkward silence.
Awkward
That's worth the goddamn $1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
It's worth the $1. Don't ever have dead silence. I swear to God. I will cut. Well, anyways.
All right, so we were going to let Rotor Ranch do the next giveaway trivia question, but I'm going to actually inject a trivia question based on this discussion.
All right, well,
all right, so
go ahead, fire away. What's up for grabs then? What are we doing up for grabs?
We're going to do a sticker.
Because we haven't even gotten the meat and potatoes of why we got Rotor Ranch on here.
Yeah, the sticker is, what's the craziest building that Shelby's ever landed on?
Oh, shit. I know one. What's the craziest building that Shelby has ever landed on?
Okay, yeah.
So someone's going to know that one. That's a story that I've told. That's like, sit around the campfire kind of talk.
Right. That's
why I remember back when
that's why I think this
I was
one's
flying
a
crash test high as Hercules. And the son of a bitch. If Tyler didn't turn on his 1.3 on the end of the other motherfucking side of the field, and I'm flying with no damn battery left, Tyler's screaming, the bitch knows that you're supposed to be down there with the rest of the group, and the ass hat sits down at the other end and turns the shit on. That's worth every damn dollar I had to put in there. Folks, if you fly with a crew, and you know the crew's down there like normal flying, don't turn on your shit and fly down there at the other end like a dumbass. Because the following thing happened. I ended up landing on something that was very unique, and it took me 3 days to get it back.
A police station.
Close.
That's close. That's very close.
Papa Smurf's Mushroom. Blitz is he's on a roll tonight, man. His trolling powers are magnificent. Folks, if you want to know what a troll is,
a church.
Look at him. He's full of bloom. It's like a peacock with feathers blossoming.
I like Jason's FAA building. That is
feathering out. He's looking for a mate. He's like, I'm a troll. Look at me.
Fire station. No.
Nope. Fire station. Polizei. Police. No. Hey, there we go. There we go. Our tiny whoop dancer. The main reason I brought you on is.
There you go. JK got it.
JK got it at prison. He got it. JK's crazy. No. You got two of them now, man. He's just like dialing for dollars. I'm gonna stick this one together with John.
In a hotel in freezing cold Rochester.
Who is?
Anthony.
Oh, Anthony is. So Anthony's got nothing better to do to bust balls. Let's keep it up then, because you're keeping it entertaining. So keep it up.
Yep.
I expect nothing less from you, Anthony. But what we had wanted to bring you on. I know there's an echo, and we're trying to figure all that out. So we know what it is. We just can't fix it. So your first big wing race is the one we just did. We went to CFL. Tell me from your perspective. This is, I remember my first wing race that I went to. It was absolutely. What kind of shit noise is that? There we go. He's doing his job, so I can't complain. I remember when I went to my first wing race event and big event period, and it was changing. It was life changing a little bit. I have to say it was to see all these people that I've seen on the interwebs, to talk to people and hang out and make bonds and friendships and all that stuff. That for years later now we're good to go. Hold on, we've got something in from the presses. What do we got going on over here? What are they saying?
JK said he was taking a piss and yelling, "Prison!"
So JK was holding his schwanz and dropping and relieving himself and yelling the word prison, hearing the cast.
Taking a
piss. That's fun. Taking a piss. But anyways, but what I was saying was it was cool. So I wanted to hear your perspective or your point of view of how it was to go to a first real big, huge event, and then on top of it, it's the real deal pro race and, a wing race, a real professional wing race. Yeah. What was your expectations? Give us a lowdown, man. You got the stage. Talk to us, serenade us with your voice there, buddy.
So CFL, 15 hours in the truck to go to this wing race. We get there.
Time out. What happens if you fart? Was there a punch? Wait, time out. Was there a punching rule? Was there a punching rule? Like, did you guys end up fighting in this for 15 hours? I know if I sat next to somebody for 15 hours, I'd want to throat punch him after 2. Yeah,
there was some antics, but we kept it. We kept the physical stuff to a minimum. We wound up playing a little tag on the freeway, and we had some fun on the way for sure. Luckily, I traveled with a good group of bros. Most of the guys from the Broseph FPV group here in Houston are the guys who kind of run the group. So I get super lucky and be, the tag-along guy, and I get to ride along.
My friend's sister, she has to come along. She's not old enough to stay at home.
So, yeah.
So I didn't mean to interrupt. I was trying to be funny. It didn't work. But tell me your experience. So 15 hours in the car with a bunch of knuckleheads.
And, you know, all I'm thinking about is I'm going to this wing race. I'm showing up for the first time. And, number one, I've got all this stress because I've been talking to you, and I'm bringing you a spec wing. And you've got it there behind you. I see it sitting there behind you. And, you know, and it's like, man, here I am. I've got this wing, and I've got to present it to Shelby. And he's like the best, you know. He's like one of the best of the best. And he's either going to love this thing or he's going to fucking break it over my head. He's like, this is trash, fucking cool. I fucking can't fly this shit. And, you know, I don't know what to expect. I'm like, you know, I put my heart and soul in everything I do, but, you know, and it turned out you loved it. So it was great, you know, but still the stress is there. You know, you're showing up to this race. You got tech inspection. You've got, you know, you've got everybody you've been watching on Facebook. You've got, you know, and then in my DVR, my first lap, I mean, I've got Blitz in my goggles. You know, he's tossing me for the first time. You're standing behind me. Alex Grieve is over here. David Whitten is announcing. It's just like, whoa, talking about full physical overload. You're right, the adrenaline hits you.
Yeah, it's a lot, isn't it? It's a lot to take in on your first one. And when you started,
what she said.
Oh, and it's 7 o'clock in the morning.
Easy.
Who's fucking right up there this shit, right? 7 a.m. I was just up all night watching the fucking rocket.
Yeah, we stayed up. We got to watch SpaceX. We got meant to mention that. We got to watch when we were there. I'm going to mute you for a second just to tell them that we at they advertised it that I'm going to switch over to. Oh shit, not that. That's not what we're going to switch over to. Otherwise, we're going to lose the feed. Shit. They advertised the rocket launch. SpaceX had a rocket launch that night, like 2:45 in the morning. So we stayed up all night to watch it, and it was so cool, unbelievable. I've never seen it. It was. I actually have the video on the phone.
Nice.
I'll have to show it to you before I go home tonight. But it was amazing. We stayed up all night and we watched it. I fell asleep by the campfire for like a half hour to an hour. I just couldn't keep awake. But then, so that was amazing, right? But then you had to get up at 6:30 in the morning, shit you not, and be on or at the 10 at 7. That's the earliest, by the way, that we've ever had to be at check-in for race, which is absurd. It's not necessary, but either way, that was it. So you went to bed late and you had to get up early. So stress, and more.
You can continue.
Yeah, so there you are, right? You're stressing out at the line. And I think we all suffered the humidity problems right off the rip because the sun started coming out. So now you got, you know, you're battling your emotions, you're battling the elements, you're battling the feelings and the vibe of the people around you and everything that's going on at the track. And yeah, it's a lot to soak in, man. I give kudos, big kudos to all you guys that race at that level. And that's the level that I'm trying to get to, you know, that I'm going to try to progress to this year and try to get some more of that pro circuit type racing in.
Yeah, I think you're on your way. The way we coined it the other day is we called them the freshman class because they're the new pilots coming in to wing racing, not new pilots in general, just saying into the wing racing circuit, if you will. Yep. So you guys are kind of like a couple years back where we were, and you're going to learn quickly, hopefully, all the little subtle nuances that it takes to, you know, be in that lead lap, as I say, because there are a lot of little things that. You know, and you're learning because you and I are talking because we formed a what? We formed a what? We formed a team, brother. We formed a team. Get you some. It's shake and bake.
Shake?
What? And you are the dragon and I'm the what? The Nighthawk. You call me Nighthawk? I call you dragon. So we got our own team going. We got a team.
Man, we got some good races coming up this year, and I'm going to drive out to them. We're going to spend some time together. We're going to race. We're going to have a good time. We're going to make it happen again, and we're going to win.
We're going to definitely be getting a lot of some more of that. But you did a great. So you're talking about the races. And you're telling us how it was first time and meeting all these people you've come to whatever respect and like or whatever and watch and follow. You know, give us some more lowdown. What did you think about the event? What did you think about being at a big, huge, you know, one of the big major FPV events? Give us a lowdown.
Awesome. It was awesome. So we went to FPV Fest last summer, but the weather was horrible. It was more of a kind of make the best of it kind of event, you know, and the flying wasn't much and the weather didn't cooperate. We got rained out. We went to Flight Fest here in Texas. That was more, and it really wasn't the level that CFL is at. It's like a whole other world. You go to this place, and you're like teleported to a place where, but FPV, you're around all these people who are super passionate, You know what they say, birds of a feather flock together. And I think that's one of the greatest things about CFL is you get all these like-minded people, and you learn so much, and you get to be around so many people. It becomes like you said, you know, it becomes like a family reunion. And I already can't wait till next year to come back and see so many people that I made friends with this year. It's like I went to summer camp, and I want to go back, you know? It's like, I want to go to band camp!
I want to go to band camp. So, what things stood out to you that if you were to name some memorable moments? Give me your top 3 most memorable moments that you had from CFL, which includes racing and everything else. Just the whole, could be the drive, it could be whatever, the hand jobs you guys were exchanging in the car, whatever it is. Feel free to divulge. You have the stage, sir. Give us the top 3.
I was just meeting all the people from Facebook. You know, all the people that we've kept up with over the years, and then Josh Noon's mini drac cutting that glider in half.
Yeah,
that was outstanding. I was a good crash. Sorry, George, but yeah, when that thing, I love it when there's some carnage. So that was awesome. The racing was intense. To watch you and Blitz go at it like that, literally a race decided by a matter. Like every turn was critical. Every line, every cut. I mean, it was intense. Yep. I was spotting for you, and I was constantly trying to pick my jaw up and get the drool out of my face because what I was watching was just so incredible. You guys really put it on a whole nother perspective for me. And I understand now what's expected. Definitely a game changer, a big time game changer.
So those are your top 3: the races, the hand jobs, and the carnage.
Yeah.
I noticed he doesn't correct the hand jobs because he's proud of that. No, I'm kidding. I'm busting your balls, man. You know that. I love you. He was great.
I know.
Rotor, when you came out, it was like an instant. When I met you, when you came out, it was like instant. It could have been a slow mo like movie intro with 2 dudes running and play your romantic song and flowers and rose petals flying in the air because it was cool. It was like an instant friendship, and we hung out the whole time. It was this nonstop laughing. Our sides hurt so much, we were giggling so much. But then when it came to race time, we knew what to do. It's just like you fit like a glove. It was like bloop, and then we just the lock and key, and we did what we needed to do and got shit done. And that's that was really awesome. I mean, and your build, man, your build right here is still sporting and donning the hardware because it's sexy and it deserves it. And it's a well built machine. You did a great job in those builds. So kudos to you.
I love the fact that you love the wing.
What's that?
I said I love the fact you love that wing so much. It really makes me feel good that you enjoyed flying it. That you've got it sitting back there. That's
I went and flew it again today, brother. I went and flew it again today. This shitty wind that we have was 15 mile an hour sustained winds. I still went out and flew it because I had to. It's not good in the wind.
Good deal.
It's not good in the wind.
So let's do a giveaway.
All right, let's do a giveaway. All right, since we got you right here, we're going to continue to talk. We're going to talk about a Rotor Ranchers group here in a minute, and he's going to chit chat about his group, which is Delta. Say the rest. I got it right here.
Delta.
I'll help you. It's Delta Force FPV. There we go. You got to remember his own group. No, I'm kidding. All right, so we're going to do trivia. What was the trivia we're going to do, Marty? What do we got?
What have you given away?
Well, we're giving a lot away. You said we're going to do trivia. Let's do
trivia. We got this guy to give away.
Oh, yeah. We got the Inductrix FPV Pro to give away.
You got quad pilots?
Yeah, let's give something good away.
Let's give something good. Let's give away the Inductrix Pro. So we got to give it away. What are the parameters? What are we going to do? Trivia? What do we want to do? So here's what's on the line. You got a Inductrix Pro, and you got a couple batteries. It's all in here. It's all nice and snazzy. It's all good to go. I have not flown it. I've not flown it. I mean, I've flown it once. I've flown it once. I didn't crash it. It's totally fine. But anyways, this is what we're giving away. It's not the newbie drone. It's the Inductrix Pro. It's just in the case. So it's not false advertising. We're telling you right now. This is what it is. What are we going to? What do you suggest? What do they need to do to win it?
Trivia question from Broseph.
Trivia from Broseph?
Yeah.
All right. Trivia question. Is that what you want to do?
Go for it.
All right. So Beehive Brian says he's down with the trivia. Comes with a sticker, and you get this. So what's the trivia question then going to be, Broseph?
Oh, I gotta come up with the trivia.
Oh, see, he wasn't ready for that one. Ah, damn, ill prepared. Not this. Enjoy your one and only time on the show, bro. Show your one and only time, man. You suck. I give you one job. You can't even do that. It's kind of like him. He's not even dancing. He's standing here. His job's to dance the tiny whoops around. Or make it rain. He's making it rain something. What is making it rain? Props. He's making it rain props. He's useful. See? No, I'm kidding.
All right.
I just joke.
CFL trivia? Can we do CFL trivia?
I don't know. It's got to be something that everybody.
Something everybody knows?
Yeah. What are we gonna go with?
Yeah. Let me go get one.
What do we got? What do we got? Let me see. I like watching Big Texas toss his boomer drac. It looks like 350 pounds of him to get it airborne. Or it took all 350 pounds of him to get it up. I think he's talking about Kyle. No. Oh, what was his name again? I can't remember now.
Who?
The big. Fuck. I can't even believe I can't remember right now. I'm having a brain fart. I'm trying to figure out the trivia. Trivia. What are we doing trivia? You had the question. Let's just go with the question that you had. Because you're already ready. So you do it.
You want to
Broseph doesn't know.
You want to do the VP question?
Which one is that? What was it again?
The racing organization you were VP.
Oh, all right. For that win? Oh.
Yeah.
Man, that's too easy, I think.
You think so?
Yeah, it's Trey. I thought it was Trey. All right. Okay, all right. So go ahead. This is for the Tiny Whip. Or the Inductrix Pro. Sorry, Inductrix Pro.
Right. Many years ago.
many years.
In a galaxy far away.
In a galaxy far away.
Spill the beans, brother.
Were you duct taped in? Shelby Vall.
No, coming out of that phase.
Yeah. Shelby Vall was vice president of a new and up-and-coming race league.
It's pretty easy. So what was it?
What was the name?
Anthony guesses F1, and the actual answer is no. Oh, I actually owned that one.
Yeah, that was F1 FPV.
I owned that one.
That came after
That's
this.
still going.
No, F1 came before this, but it's going to throw them all off.
All right.
Yeah, it's going to throw them all off. But either way, that's what's up for grabs. Guess it, you win it.
JK's got it.
Kennedy. Son of a bitch, dude. I'd hate playing you on like Wheel of Fortune or anything. Or Jeopardy. I'd throw the clicker at you just so I could get one in. I'd be like, you bitch. And then it'd chime in on me. Shelby, what's your answer? No. All right, but the answer, that is correct. It was multi-GP.
That was too easy.
That was too easy. See, I told you it was too easy, but you already gave it away. We can't back out now.
Yep.
That's it. That's what it was. There it is. So,
congratulations.
JK, you and your now 3 stickers.
Oh, there's one in there, too.
And he deserves it. And there's one in there, so he's
up.
racking up a whole bunch. So, we'll get you organized. Yeah, you got a stack here. Feel like the guys at CFL that were winning the prizes. You remember that? Broseph?
Yeah.
Remember that one?
The same guys for the last 2 years, they said.
It's like they kept just winning and winning and winning and winning in all the prizes. It was. I was looking at what I won. I'm like, wow, I should have just skipped all the racing and just put raffle tickets in. That's pretty much all I should have done because they were rolling out of there with a whole bunch of shit. So there we go. We got that out of the way. We got that one. We still have more to give away, and we're going to do that the last segment.
Anthony says his punctuation was wrong, so they might be disqualified.
Boo! He's going down to look at him. I want a DVR review. I want a review. I guess we have props here. This is what we're doing. We're giving away props.
Anthony really wanted it.
We're giving away props.
Giving away props.
Giving away props. Apparently, Beehive Brian has donated some Hurricane 51 499-3s. Whiskeys. I got. Thank Christ, is an easier name to say than that.
And the others are.
So these are up for grabs.
Okay, on this next giveaway question, we want you, the viewers, to come up with the question.
No, can't do that.
But that's messed up because
they're
going to
have
the answer. The question can't answer it.
They could be all sitting together in a room like they're. I
know the person with the
God we
question
came up with this idea. Those dumbasses.
The person with the question disqualifies himself from the answer.
Here's you a good question.
No, we got good questions. We keep going with the trivia that we've been doing. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. I think for tonight it's good for that.
We're going to start making rules up as we go. Vanguard's saying 2 wins is a personal limit.
2 wins is a personal limit. I have to kind of agree with you. 2 wins is a limit. So no more, John. You can go back and finish your pee and poo, and go back on the bathroom and finish relieving yourself because you are winning no more prizes.
So Anthony wants to know
no more than 2 in one given episode.
Anthony wants to know what wing those props go on.
What wing does that? I don't go on any wing. I don't think these are quad props. There's quad props. They're Whiskey Hurricane.
Put them on a wing.
Designed for racing. I mean, you can put them on a wing. Good. I don't know.
5-inch vent. They're what? 5-inch. There you go. We have them for grabs. I don't know what we're gonna do to win. So back to Rotor Ranch because we're sitting here giving away stuff, and he's sitting here been on. How long have you been on this call now?
I have no idea.
I got a timer somewhere. Oh, I can't find the timer. But anywho's, so talk to us about. I'm gonna pull up your group. So. Well, before we move on to that, actually, do you have anything else you want to add to anybody that might be going to another event, thinking about going to a race event, wants to go to a race event, but maybe your words will push them over the top? What would you tell them? Like, not words of wisdom, but it's just kind of like, whatever you think they should know. What do you think they should know?
Just have to get out. I think they just have to be prepared. Make sure your equipment's flying as tight as it can be. Put in the practice, put in the time, and just. You have to do it. You have to get out there and expose yourself to it. It's like any other sport, you have to expose yourself to good people. You're gonna go out there and you're gonna get beat. You're gonna go out there and you're gonna get taught a lesson. But if you keep your head up and your eyes open, you're gonna learn a lot. And that's what's gonna get you through the ranks. And that's how I feel about it. I was just very competitive in nature, and I kept my eyes open this weekend. And I know I didn't do very well as far as flying the track, but what I learned, what I came away from with was volumes.
Sorry, what the hell noise is that? That's the creepiest shit noise, man. I don't want to hit. That's nonsense.
Oh, you love it.
He is going to get fired. So he's got some noise that was playing in the background that threw Marty and I off. Got our flow, got us confused a little bit right there. But
we understand. You're easily distracted.
Yeah, it's squirrelitis. God damn it, squirrelitis. That's all it is. Squirrel. So if they're thinking about going, you should. Are you encouraging them to go? So if they haven't gone to their first big event, but they want to go, and they're like, "Is it really worth going?" Do you think is it worth going?
Absolutely.
Are you gonna go again next year? CFL.
For sure. Oh, yes.
So
yes, that's going to be a regular. You'll see me there regularly. That's going to be a regular event.
It's a unique experience. It's one of the main races that I attend to every year. Make sure I make it a part of my circuit. That I have to go to that one. I just always have to go. I love it. It's a great group of guys. Great cause. They raise money for the Easter seals, right? Easter or something, right?
Easter seals, yeah.
Easter seals.
Good job. Yep.
So all the money goes to them and helps because we use their camp facility and the campgrounds to hold the event. So it really helps out. So you loved it. Marty hasn't been. Marty, you haven't been to one big race event yet, except for the ones that we used to have here. That's about it. Man of many words.
Yeah, you're totally missing out. I mean, to see it and to view it is one thing, but to embrace the community and to dive into it and to be in that vibe in that moment. It's a must-have experience. It's going to grow the sport. The more people that come to these events, the more people that experience it and leave and take it out into their areas and share it with their friends and what they've learned, it's going to grow the sport. It's going to bring more people out to the field with flags and wings, and we're gonna keep on seeing new pilots, and that's what we want.
All right, so talk about All right, so we're going to move on. I'm so glad you came out because, I mean, the stories we could talk about from CFL are endless, and we'd be here all night, and we'd have just me and you talking on a live stream because we did have a blast. To me, it was the best CFL. Hanging out with you, meeting you, it was super cool. Instant friendship, and now we're a team, and it's Dragon and Nighthawk going at it, folks. We're going to make the circuit and win it all. But let's talk about your group, man. Let's talk about your Facebook group. Let's talk about your show, your thing that you do, which is Delta Force FPV. I'm pulling up the Facebook page right now and showing everybody. That's where you can go and reach out to him and his group, right?
Yep, that's Delta Force FPV.
So give us a lowdown, bro. Give us a lowdown on what it's all about.
It's all about wings. It's Delta Force, right? So it's all about wings. It's all about what I do. Some tech tips. I try to do some builds, show how I put my wings together. I do some things a little bit differently. I do how I come to build a wing. So a lot of reviews. I do, I'll test props. I'll do motor combinations. I'll do a lot of live feeds when I'm flying. I'll take it out there and just toss it with the camera, with the phone going. So it's all about flying wings. It's all about getting out there and showing people what it's about and the experience of FPV with a wing. I'm pretty hooked on the spec wing. It's my favorite. So you'll see a lot of spec, a lot of stuff with that 36-inch spec wing. It's just such an incredible airframe to fly. Just all around park flying or racing, whatever. So if you guys are interested in the spec wing, for sure, that's my specialty.
So your specialty is the spec wing.
Yep.
Is that what we're saying?
If
we go to Broseph Shack of Wings, the specialty on the menu will be the Right Spec V3.
Yeah, well, today, yeah.
Today?
Yeah,
that's today's special?
Today's special is the V3, baby.
It's
well,
the V3.
We started with the V1. We started with the V1, and then we had that black prototype, and then now we're up to V3. But we've got it. You know, we know we have it. The frame is incredible. It flies upside down. It'll fly up on its side. It'll do whatever you want it to do. It's an incredible frame.
Ditto. I agree, brother. It does everything that I need it to do, and then some. And it just keeps opening itself to more and more. And the more I fly it, the more I love that frame. I just blown away by it. And the key to all this is the way you build it. So Delta Force SFPV is all about wings. Do you guys have like build videos? You guys, I know you have a chat group. I know you have a stream that you guys do as well. Not as nonsense like this, but you guys go live from time to time, right?
That's with Thrust FPV. I do that with Bob Alderman.
See, now he's clearing things up for me.
Yeah, that's his group over there. And, he's had me on occasionally with his show as well to, to talk to other wing pilots and my perspective as far as building and flying and what we do, you know. So that's a great show.
Do you smell something burning? Did you have something going?
No. Everything's cool.
You sure, man? Yep. I smell something burning. Hold on a sec.
Yeah, that's burn the shop down.
I really do. Don't you smell it?
I don't see any smoke.
Well,
it smells like candles.
Yeah, it smells like candles, which means it's something burning. Something's burning. So we're assessing the damage here at the drone hangar. It's never a dull moment. I promise you that. I can promise you that. And if you feel like it's a dull moment, all you have to do is say some shit over there on the comments. And I'll tune in, and off we go to the races again. But we try to keep things running and rolling here. Again, if you're just tuning in, we're here with Rotor Ranch, and his group is Delta Force FPV on Facebook. It's all devoted to wings and wing pilots and wing everything, which is another outstanding thing because there are not a lot of wing groups. Let's be honest, but it's cool that you have it. Oh snap! Claytin, who has made these wonderful things right here, and on top of the things that we haven't shown, and I'm gonna actually let you debut them. Rotor is the upgraded version. Oh, there it is, folks. There you go. It's the GYSOT trophies statues. Did you paint that thing, man? You painted that thing. That's courtesy of Claytin Baker. Claytin Baker made these for us, and he's been handing these out to some people. He sent here at the drone hangar. He sent us how many of these? Well, my man's not here. He's out there putting out that fire. Remember we were talking about that potential fire? So he's out there. I turned to go look over here, and there's no Marty. I see Beehive Ryan.
The chair is empty. Go on, get the chair. How many of these we got?
What has he got? So we got these trophies. We got these that were handed, that given to us and printed, and these are fantastic. Very well built, very well constructed, 3D printed. Get you some of that. It's what the GYSOT stands for. He made this right here for it. Obviously, you got one, knucklehead. But I was wondering where the black one went because I'm like, there's one of each. Like they're all equal in color, like the size and color. They're all equal except for the black ones. I'm like, or whichever one you had. The orange one, I think it is. I call it the flesh tone color one.
Yeah.
Which is right here. It's a good attempt at an orange, but it isn't quite orange. It's almost there, but not quite there. But it's the effort. I mean, these things are really badass. They're solid. So we were going to do a giveaway for the very first one, and we had what it was, but I think we've already used that question. But here's what it's going to be going forward. Going forward, you remember what we talked about yesterday when we did our test call? What were these prizes going to be for, Broseph? Remember these?
Oh yeah, we went to.
The delayed reaction. We literally just talking about these, and I look at Broseph and he's staring into the screen like, "What is he holding up? What is he holding up? What are we?" You sat there and stared at this long and hard, going, "What? So we're going to give these away since he's not remembering what we talked about yesterday. I'm trying to have you tell them what we're going to be doing with these.
in what we're doing as far as giving away. What we're going to be doing is each week I'm having a contest. So if you want to win one of these, we'll give one away each week for your video of the week. Whatever video you do, flying-wise, FPV, whether it's a quad or a wing or a fixed wing or whatever it is, you post a video, make sure it's that week. We'd like to see you have a timestamp on it, just so we know that you're not bullshitting me or Marty.
Piece of paper or something. You got to put something in front of the screen.
Something on the screen saying that, hey, this is we're actually doing it. Just something. Just don't bullshit. That's all we're saying. And then we'll pick it. You post the video link when you come back to the next episode. Post your link for that week. We'll look at all the videos. We'll pull them up on here and we'll watch, and we pick a winner. We'll try to throw you up on and be live, and we'll give you one of these. We'll mail them out to you, a sticker, and whatever else I see around the shop that need to get rid of.
Yeah, show us what you got. Let's see what you got.
So let's see what you got. Get you some. If you want to earn one of these, right, Marty? You're back. We're talking about these.
Oh, yeah.
You want to talk about these?
Yeah.
Who made these?
Clayton.
Clayton did. Marty made sure he
Claytin
remembered.
Baker.
So we have orange. Well, you don't get that one. You don't get orange. What colors do we have available, Marty?
Blue, red, and black.
There's
Blue, red, and black.
We got red. We got blue.
Oh, he's got a couple of them, bastard. He's got red ones. We got blue ones. So we're gonna give one away this week. The first one, kick it off. It's gonna be a trivia base, and now I'm gonna come up with a question on this one, and then we'll give one away, and that'll let me know who was actually paying attention. It's gonna be another one. You know, the only thing I think of is something that I've done that maybe you pay attention to if you watch the shows, be able to answer it. But going forward, like next weekend, when we, if you want to win one of those, it's got to be a video submission, quad, wing, doesn't matter. Only restriction is it's done that week. Do whatever you want. You want to edit it, you want to cut it, you want to put dancers in there, whatever. It's just going to be whatever appeals to us and strikes us as it's cool. No bias. We're not going to lean towards a wing video over a quad video. Don't post your good, all-time best that you did a year and a half ago, because that's not going to cut it either. So look at Broseph trying to make sure he has the backdrop of some video playing in the background. Check him out. His self-promotion, I like it. What is that? Is that you?
Nice.
Yeah, brother.
Look at him go. Look at him go. Look at him showing in the background. He's made sure that the monitor is here. I'll show you what the image looks like. He's got now. It looks like a gnome with a TV above his head. Oh, let's see if I can get it in here. Make it look halfway what I'm seeing on my feed. All right, there we go. That's what we got. He's playing some of his stuff in the background, showing him his talent, his skill sets, what he does when he gets him some. Well, it kind of looks like dicks, doesn't it, in the background?
Yeah.
So, tell me a little more about Delta Force before we start wrapping you up and kicking you out of here with the GTFO hammer.
Yeah, so shoot me. Delta, it's a closed group, number one, so you're going to have to PM me or put a request in to join the group. It's no nonsense. It's all about flying. It's sharing our experience and our build techniques to get the build done right, because the devil's in the details. And if you want to get the wing to fly properly, if you don't want that waggle, you want to be able to fly proximity, you have to have a light, torquey setup, and that is the most difficult setup to establish with the wing, to get them to fly slow and be torquey, so you can get that quick punch out to get out of the trees if you need to. And I learned by experience. I've learned by sticking a few 100 feet up in a tree. Nothing teaches you more than just going out there and sending it, just tossing it. So,
devil's in the details, kids. So if you want to learn how to build a wing and get some tips and pointers from other wing pilots, go over and ask to join Delta Force FPV on Facebook. Do you have Instagram that you want them to go to?
We have Instagram is FPVRC, just like my YouTube channel. And yeah, you can follow me on Instagram as well as Facebook. And I'm also an admin over at Right Spec Racers. So if you guys are racing the V3, you can keep up with all of our team racing, and and we'll keep you guys posted on what we're doing with the Spec Wing this year.
Hold on one second. I'm trying to throw up your logo that hasn't been up the whole damn time you've been on. Because you know how we roll here. We are on our A game when it comes to this stuff. I tell you what. There's his logo. So I got FPV, all things FPV, right? How's it go again?
FPV All RC.
FPV All RC. That's where you want to go on his YouTube channel, his Instagram. I'll get it down, man. There's a million things to remember with you. It's a lot of groups, a lot of names. I call him Broseph. He's known as Rotor Ranch. He's a buddy of mine. He's turning into a good friend.
What do we got going on here? What are comments? We need to talk to our viewers. What are they saying? Did they say anything over here to Broseph? Did he see?
I was talking about.
Did he say pee on me to get in the group? No. Blitz is in full troll mode. Go ahead. You're up.
I'm zoning out.
I know. Yep, I know.
No. How do you build a wing? I've never built one before.
That's don't even pay attention to that nonsense.
I built a bear, 30-year-old gay hairy man.
Okay.
I found the motor mount and some of the
chloroplast,
and if you want, I can send that down.
Okay, not much. That's third grade reading right there.
No, that's really not.
All right, I found motor mount and
there's
stuff.
people talking about the
chloroplast. If you want, I can remember punctuation, pause, commas, or delays, pause, periods, or stops.
Oh, we got a comment from Jason. Local FPV has an awesome video, and
so we got your 38 is good, wings straight, strong, and yes, I can get the stuff. All right, so that's. They're having a private conversation. Doesn't really mean no mind.
Yeah, a couple of comments. Rocking the beard, you know.
All right. So before we let you go, do you have anything else you want to add? Because we're going to move on and give you the GTFO hammer and get out of here. By the way, before I do that, Marty's going to be gone, like we talked about earlier tonight. That he's going on his way to Cali for 7 weeks. So Rotor Ranch is going to fill in from time to time as a guest co-host of the show and help me try to run this thing. And I'll organize everything. And we'll see what we can do.
As far as there's my microphone again, but he's going to guest co-host from time to time between him and somebody else while you're gone. So while Marty's gone, you'll be seeing more of him, my Broseph, Rotor Ranch. Get him in here and see what we can do to continue the show and give away these. By the time you get back, Marty, most of these will be gone. You know that, right?
So let's get those weekly videos, guys.
Weekly videos. Weekly videos.
Weekly videos.
Yeah, submit your weekly videos. You don't have to submit them to me during the week. Post them when you want. What I want you to do is when you show up for the next episode, for next week's show, then post them in the comments. Post the link. And that way we can all go to it and check it out and view it. But unfortunately, it's going to only come down to me and whoever's co-hosting. What's that?
Don't forget the timestamp.
Yep,
Don't forget the timestamp.
Got to have a timestamp somehow, whether it's a piece of paper or whatever, your phone in front of it. I don't give a shit, whatever it is. At some point.
Tape it on your goggles. Put the date on your goggles and point the camera at your face before you toss it.
I tested it out today. I mouthed the time. It showed my phone to my FPV camera on the green machine back here, and it
yeah, the green machine.
Yeah, that's what I call it. But it was I didn't have the DVR recording at the time, so I'm talking the whole damn thing going. March 10th, Saturday. Here's the phone. And then I go and fly. And I'm like, oh, shit, it's not even recording. So it's not like it was great. Anyways, 15-mile-an-hour wind. It really was bouncy as balls. It was really bad. It was a bad video, but nonetheless. Marty, do you have any questions for Rotor Ranch? I mean, you're going to see more of them for sure.
Great. Thanks for filling in.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to be doing you. Well, I mean, he's going to be filling in for you.
He'll do a better job of me. He'll be doing a much better job.
He has an accent, though. He has a strong, heavy Rhode Island kind of accent, right? Is that where it's from?
Yeah.
Long Island. Originally from New York, yeah.
So he's up northeast somewhere. So I lose the southern, gain the northeastern.
There you go.
You got to get all that new slang and new accent.
All right.
And I missed that for 7 weeks. All right, Rotor Ranch. Brother Broseph, I appreciate you coming by. I showed them where to go. I gave them your logo. I do all that, but they're going to get to know you over the next month and a half. So I won't keep them around. We'll say stuff for the next time. But I appreciate you coming by the show and letting us call you and chit chat. I'm glad you had a great time at CFL. You definitely got a lot of some of that. So that's where it's at, brother. And you have anything else you want to say to the viewers before we cut you loose?
Get out and fly it.
Got to come up with a better slogan than that. That was just piss poor garbage. I wouldn't have taken that from you if you'd given it to me. So we're going to work on a slogan for Rotor Ranch because that was god-awful. Was it not?
Right on, Rotor Ranch.
See what I mean? We have a great time all the time.
Right on, Rotor Ranch.
Again, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. You're one of the testers, too. You help out in the background during the week. So you do a lot. You did tremendous for me. You're my right-hand man when it came to flying this past event. You
permanent member of my team, Shelby, for Schurz, man. Team Get You Some. So
Get you some.
we are a permanent member on that. You are my builder. You're all that good stuff, man. Marry me now. Take me away. Then push me off the luxury cruiser liner that we're on for a romantic getaway for a honeymoon. You're gonna push me over the edge. But anyways, I kid. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for coming, bro. I really appreciate it. So everybody say goodbye to Rotor Ranch. You'll see him next week for sure. I'm going to let you go, brother. All right, man. Then we're going to switch over to our main scene here. Oh, look, there. I'm getting a little better at this, man. A little quicker. Not the best. Not the worst. Not the best. Oh, we're about average. Are you done? No, oh, he's not done. He's still supposed to be flying. We still got one more segment to go. We actually went a little longer than we were supposed to today. As usual. As usual. We never stick to the timeline. We try to. But it was a little cool, right? Did you have a good time with him?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? I know when Marty looks at me that it's, yeah, there's where it's coming. There's my cue. All right, so we're going to take a break. We're going to take a quick 5, and the last bit is going to be giving away the last of the giveaways tonight, which will be one of the trophies. One of the get you some of that beautiful trophies made by Claytin Baker, and he's out of Ohio. And then these TBS little goodies right here, we're going to give those away. There's just going to be trivia for those, and then that's it. And then we're going to call it a night and say toodles, right? So we'll be back in 5, all right?
Yep.
Sit tight, BYOBB, get them fresh, get them cold. We'll be right back in 5.
Oh, go.
Did he make it?
Boom! Oh man, 15 seconds late. And I'm trying to get this down. It's a pain in the ass. We need a big clock that's got the numbers flicking. And bleak, bleak, bleak. But anyways, we're back. Welcome back to the Hangar. This is the last part of the show. This part is the giveaway. Normally be Ty Darby. Darbage. That's how we want to call him. So Mr. Darbage cannot make it tonight. He is flying around the world again as normal. He was in Turks and Caicos, flying to somewhere on the East Coast, and he wasn't going to get in until late. He's probably going to be on here shortly, meaning he's going to hit me up and go, hey, man, I can get on now, and the show will be done. So, Too bad. All right, so we're going to do the last bit of this segment. We had Colt. Well, let's recap. Tonight we had, right now, this is Beehive Brian, Beehive FPV. He's the
Drone B,
Drone B FPV. I can never get it right, man. It's just Brian's. I call you Beehive Brian. So
yeah, that's fine.
That's the way I've always called you. So that's the way it's always going to be for me. Chapel Hill, Carrboro.
FPV.
See, there you go. See, I got it right this time. I didn't screw up, right?
Yep.
Okay, there we go. So,
Chapel Hill.
That's right. We might be doing a wing race out there, right?
Yes, we are working on getting that out.
We're talking about it. It's going to be a year out, right? It's going to be a little while before we do it.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit.
Yeah. You do it the right way.
Yeah.
Do it the right way. So that's kind of what I've been hinting here and there, and on the shit shows you've seen it. Oh. We've got some giveaways. We've got the TBS Unify Pro to give away. We've got the patch to give away. They say it's to give it away together. Maybe we do give it away together. You want to give it away together?
Yeah, you probably ought to.
Yeah, let's give it away together. So it's going to be a combo package. Why am I giving this away? Well, I won it at CFLFPV, and I'm not going to use it. It's not that I don't love Trappy. I love Trappy. Trappy's a buddy. Why'd that turn off? Why'd that go away?
It's
because
still going
it's going to come back on. It's going to come back on. It's delayed. It's our delayed feed of our own show. It shows to get you some of that placard a lot better. So we're going to give this away. This is going to be because, well, we just thought of doing trivia the other day, and this is what we're going to go with. First one up for this one will be, are we going to do the longest? Which one are we going to do?
Yeah, do the longest first.
Longest first. All right, which one are we going to do for the trophy? What are we going to do for the trophy? Oh, the hours.
Hours, yeah. And then your friend.
We're going to give up a black one. So up for grabs is this GYSOT little statue made by Claytin Baker. Courtesy of him. Thank you very much, by the way. That was fantastic. Super awesome, super solid. Really cool. It's a wing on the bottom with my devil horns and my slogan. And you get one of these. But going on in the future, it's based on your video. So put some good video out. Get some good content up. Whether it's quad, whether it's wing, fixed wing, whatever it may be, maybe even a DJI. But we're going to lean very heavily on a nose on those. No, I'm just kidding. If it's good, it's got to be good. It's got to be good.
Bet you can do a parrot.
Yeah, you can do something. Just make sure it's good. It's got to be good video. That's what I want to see. Woo-hoo. There we go. TBS stuff. LOL, says John. You got the tape and glue. Hazel, you got the glue. I'm going to do Petting Grass Productions. I've got Tape and Glue Productions. You've got Petting Grass Productions. All right, so we're going to do, what's we said, the longest one? All right, what's up for grabs is this combo. We're going to do it a combo. We don't have to do too many. What is, or how far, what is?
How far?
I don't know. How do you word it? What is the longest flight? No. How far? What's the farthest? There you go. What's the farthest I've flown long range? What's the farthest I've flown long range? And we're going to get it down to the 10th of a mile.
The 10th of a mile?
Yeah, so we're going to do a little bit of Price is Right. I can see right now we're going to have running numbers, and I know the first person to start doing it is going to be fucking Anthony.
Yeah.
There's worth $1. I have to say that. I'm up to $4 already in this damn show. I don't know if anybody's still here and keeping track. No, not highest altitude. We went distance. Distance.
I like that answer, though.
12 feet, or 12 miles, wrong. Incorrect.
12 miles.
I'm not going to give you the up or down.
40 miles.
40 miles, no. You got to guess, though. Up for grabs, the TBS Unify Pro 5.8 and a patch antenna from Trappy. Good old buddy. He's the one that I looked up to when I started FPV, was Trappy videos. So Trappy was
got that patch
just crazy to know that he's a friend of mine now, and I, talk to him from time to time. And cool dude. I love him. He's awesome. And if I go to the I.O., I can see him every year. So hopefully he'll be there this year. You can see him again, but I'm giving away his stuff right here because I'm not going to use it. And it's not that it's not bad. This is actually good stuff. I just use and with Spectrum. So that's just the way life goes. So my loss, your gain. Let's see what we got. 3.25 miles. Nope. I like it. This is what I expected to. I expected the numbers to be flying up, and it's going to be great. So 19 miles. No, incorrect. Farther than a bread box. Yes, farther than a bread box. Is it more than 1 and less than 100? Yes, that's correct. It's more than 1, less than 100. It's going to be The Price is Right. We're right here, 4.7 miles. No, incorrect. So we're going to keep going. So as you guys are guessing away, we're going to talk with, I call him Beehive Brian. That's just the way it is. I don't give a shit. This is the way it is for me. What's the biggest race? Oh, you're going to do a wing race, right? Is that the plan? You think we're going to do that?
We're going to do that.
You tore down how many trees? How much acreage did you tear down in that video?
Oh, let's see. We've got about 10 acres that we've expanded that back area. I'm going to take the Parrot over there and
13.5, incorrect, sir.
I'm going to show a video of it soon.
33, incorrect.
How far we've gotten.
5.5 wrong.
It's really a muddy mess at the moment, though.
I'm sure it is, man. The weather has not been kind to us. We've had a lot of rain here in North Carolina the past month.
Yes.
Oversaturated. It's just too much. It's become a pain in the ass, to be honest with you. 500 or 5,000. No. So here we go. Keep going. Keep guessing. It's still on the line, folks. We still got one more to get away. We got the statue to give away, and that's for.
I'm surprised somebody hasn't started going 1.
I don't know. It's 1, 2, 3. I haven't. I'm surprised that no one's done that either. I thought for sure Blitz would have been on there going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, that's. I know if it was me 5 and 1/32. No, it's not that. 23. No. 2 says McEwen. No, the answer is 2 miles. That's taxing. It's prepping for takeoff. 23. No, incorrect. So these are some random ass numbers. I love it, but all the answers are incorrect.
You know that Parrot will do.
To 17.6 incorrect, John. John is wrong. 14 incorrect, or 1.4 is wrong. I like how a Veganaut is going with these random small like quad numbers.
Yeah.
10.2 is incorrect. 40 no. So we're still going. So you're gonna build it and they will come kind of scenario for you. You're gonna build the facility in hopes that we have everybody show up, right?
I really don't care if they show
Yep,
up or
they
not.
really don't care if they show up or not. You heard it first, folks. He doesn't give a shit whether you come or not. He's gonna fly it anyways, and you're gonna invite me to come over, right?
You're dang right.
There we go. That's
If
all that
nobody
matters.
else
Don't
comes,
you ever
we'll
show
rip
up?
it
You
up.
don't need to come over. No. I was gonna talk. We were thinking about maybe
try-
doing a race. Like maybe I can.
I want to
see
try a
if we can
dive
come down.
gate with a wing.
I agree with you. We were talking about that yesterday with some of the guys on. Did you watch Shit Show yesterday?
I've watched
Part of it. Yeah, you lying sack of crap.
Well, I didn't catch it live.
5.6, 14.7, 45, all incorrect. 5.7, incorrect, sir. 5.8 is wrong. There we go. Now he's guessing.
There you go.
Jason's going up. There he goes. 5.9 is incorrect, sir.
Jump in too.
He's better jump in soon. They better all start figuring it out because up for grabs is this pair.
Jason's
Combo.
trying to make sure
This is a good unit, man. These are good. This is good VTX. This is good patch intent. I've never actually ran the patch, so I don't know if 5.9 is wrong.
I've run the patch. It's on my truck.
I've ran the VTX, though. I think this is the 800 version. I don't know if this is the variable one or not, so don't hold me to it. 7.3 incorrect, Sean. No, but at least you're finally all getting the this is the easiest way.
They're working on it.
Surprised it took 5 minutes, but they're doing it nonetheless. 7.5 is incorrect. 6.3 is wrong. 13.6 is wrong. I feel like an auctioneer. Wrong, sir. You are wrong. It's still wrong.
You either have not drank enough or you have drank too much.
Who's that, me?
No, them.
Oh, they haven't drank enough. Yeah, it's BYOBB, man. Whatever makes you happy. You should be well into it by now. 17 is incorrect. You should be good and loose. Those fingers and those digits should be nice and limber and should be able to cruise the keyboard and start hammering. Now, you got to do it in 1 increments. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No, you got to do it in one. You can't do 5 numbers in one shot, John. Hey, Mr. Pet and Grass Productions, you need to get your shit together.
You're trying to get him to spam now.
13.2 incorrect. No. Everyone's starting to get a good idea. This is fun. Here we go. You said that was right with less than 100, but more than 1. Correct.
Yeah.
22 incorrect. You guys started doing it right, but then they just bailed on the whole. I'm going to enter every 1/10 of a mile until I get it.
That would have taken a while, though.
No, it would be great because I'm sitting here watching. It's fun, and I know they're laughing too. They're going, "Shelby's such a dick." I knew what I was doing when I told you guys.
I want to find those.
Wait till we go to the next one.
Big aerial pylons.
10.1. Here we go. John's on the roll. Is anybody going to beat John on the roll? 10.3. No, incorrect. I'll let you know, everyone. More than 10, less than he's wasting. Yes, well, more than 10, less than 30 is correct. I'll give you at least that. 10.5, 5.1. Now, Jason didn't even pay attention to that. 25.6, 26. No, lies.
What's M?
It was M. I don't know. Eric, man, too much to drink over there. Look at him. Can't enter the keyboard, right?
22.2.
So let's cue up the chat. That way everyone knows what the hell we're talking about because they're like, what is he talking about? And they don't even see the chat. Oh, no, don't fail on me now. There we go. Here we go. Yeah. We got it on here. Now everybody can see what everybody's saying. 10.6 wrong. 10.9, 20.22, 22. No, and Sean, no. 12.4 is incorrect. I can't believe you still haven't gotten the damn number. Oh, that's funny. Your fingers are too drunk, Eric says. He's agreeing. He's saying, yes, it is. I miss my drinking days sometimes.
We don't.
Yeah. Oh, that's fucking great. No, and those are all wrong, too, by the way. 12.6.
Oh, did you see the video on my channel
shit.
from way back when you were hosting that quad race?
Which one? At
that go-kart track.
That go-kart track? No.
That's a blast.
Hold on. See, Eric is slamming. You can only do one at a time, bro. You got to enter those each one at a time, and maybe those are right, and maybe those are wrong. We will let you know when you enter them in. But 11.1 is incorrect. 9.0 and 9.1 are incorrect. John, 9.2. See, John's back on it. He's on the horse again. He's running 16. No, 9.3. John is still moving forward. 16.1. No.
What's your favorite?
50. Dude, there's so many damn comments. This is crazy. Keep going. Roll, running. You're still running. Incorrect. It's still up for grabs of the TBS Unify Pro. Vanna, you want to display? You want to show them off? And do the little hand gestures. Right now, we got here from Beehive Brian. He's going to display the TBS Unify Pro and patch antenna. There you go. Look at those hand gestures. All those are incorrect, folks. 18, 11, 5, 11, 6, all wrong. 20, 21, no. 11, 7, wrong. I feel like this is a damn auction. Except you all suck and you don't know the number.
11 and 11, 11,
11.1, 11.2, 11.3, no. 16, 11.7, 11.8, 16.6, no. No, all those are incorrect. You know how to do the answer, right? You know how to do it, right? It's you go from one, and you know, I gave one hint between what the number, they narrowed it down within 20. And they haven't bit on it yet. Now it's over there, and that's way behind, dude. That's way behind.
Turn that thing off.
Well, at least gives the ambient light, gives a little more of a front-facing.
Otherwise, I'd be in the dark.
Face light right here that we need because we're kind of flat. Now we're a little more three-dimensional.
Somebody owes $1 right there.
Oh,
JK.
who said it? Dude, did I? Did I swear?
JK did.
JK did. Well, it's 21 and over. It doesn't matter here in the comment section. You're free to do what you will. I am not responsible for you dumbasses in there that say shit they shouldn't be saying. But that's fine. You know, I kid. It's all a joke. How many people we have in here even guessing? We got 17 still going for it, going for the combo here. 12, no. 23, no. 12.1, no. 28.8, 12.2. Kilpatrick, Vanguard, you're doing better now racing here than you were racing at the races. Keep going, bro. 24, 12 points. Nope. Nope. 30.2. That's over what I said. It's less than 30. Drunk says.
That's a good answer.
Eric, for that one, I'm going to send you a sticker just because he's drunk. We're going to go ahead and give him the sticker. We'll put his name down. Eric, make sure you send me your address. I'm going to send you a sticker because he was honest. I'm drunk.
Throw him one of the.
There we go. Put Eric on here. Make sure you're keeping track because you know the answer. So you got to make sure you.
Hell, I don't remember either.
You've had too many of those Mountain Dews. Mountain Dews. All right, we got another one right here. This is one that's going out to you, Eric, man. This is yours, brother, because you're honest. What are we going at? 12. What are we at? 24, 5, 29. Just hammering away, running numbers down the way. No one has gotten this. Mother Plus Bucket, 15 numbers that didn't get registered. John's trying to do 15 numbers. Eric, I got a sticker for you. Going to put it over here in the back. Oh, there we go. In the pile. We got a lot to give away this week, so that's pretty cool. We still got to give away the statues. So you guys got to vote. You got to answer this one. Farthest I've flown. Long range, which was with the Hercules that we showed earlier tonight. Hercules. That's what Locksmith used to say all the time. That plane provided hours and hours and hours and hours of enjoyment. Hours. And that's the next question, by the way. That's going to give away for the statue for this right here. This is what we're giving away next. So, but we got to get through this one, and all of those are incorrect answers, folks. All of them. All the way to 26.5 and 3 are incorrect. Incorrect. And I make sure I'm scrolling back and make sure no one has answered it. Still not there yet. It's less than 30, more than 10. There we go. I'll help you narrow it. One person asked that. I did give its head. Yes, that's correct. I think you guys are kind of narrowing it down. 4.7 hours.
Hours.
That's how long we've been on, right? It's been on for a while. We've been on a lot longer than we anticipated tonight. Maintaining solid numbers, though. I mean, all of you guys are sticking around, and it's like 15 of you or 18 or whatever it is. Yeah, that's great. Thanks for tuning in. You must be enjoying something we're doing, so we'll keep doing what we're doing. We got drunk Eric Abba in here. Still no. They're all still in the 20s. It's going to be all right. I think we see here. We're going to watch this for a little bit. Marty, you should see this is like a stock market. This is like watching someone's stock plunge. Ticker tape, just plunging. 25.4, all those are wrong. All the way down to 25.4, 15.5 is all incorrect. Still going. Still lots of guessing. 18.3. I like how Samu, I can't even say it, he bounces with random-ass numbers. Squatch, you're incorrect, 21.
Vanguard is going
See, look, Samu puts 18.3, and then he goes to 18.7. Well, the logic, we told you guys how to win this one, and no one's done it.
He's trying to win the lottery.
I think John has figured out how to do it, but he just can't get in all the numbers. I think Eric might be able to get it if his drunk fingers work together. Oh, there's Veganaut's on the roll now. Here he is again. He's the smart. Who's the other one that's going to chime in with him and is going to beat him? 19.5. See, this. Remember, Price is Right is the key. Meaning, there's a game on there that they do, and I think you guys remember now. Here we go. Yeah, McEwen's on. He's on too. 18.4 now. Now we know Jason's got. There's a race on the keyboard. They're all trying, like, fuck you, man. I got to type it in quicker than him, and I'm probably putting the same numbers. Here we go. 18.3, 18.6, 18.8. Who's going to hog it up? I give up since I can't win anyways. Come on, John. John's actually doing the right thing. He needs to bow out because he can't win this one. There is a limit on wins during the week. If we have multitudes of prizes, you can only win 2. You can only win 2. We're not going to keep 19. Nope, he's still going. Veganaut's still going. Jason is cruising, and he's doing the right way to do it. But does he remember what Eric put in there so he's not wasting time? Not. That's the thing. Up. Sean's going with 17.9. Incorrect. All those are incorrect. We're getting somewhere. At least we're eliminating numbers. Let's say that. You're eliminating numbers.
I would love to know how you keep the energy up.
How I do?
Yeah. What is it? I need some.
Well, I don't know. This hyperactivity has been brought to you by the contents of my FPV WRA cup that I won at the races. But I don't know. It's just caffeine. I mean, it's just Diet Coke. What do we got? What numbers are we at? 15.3, 15, 17.6, 15.4. No, and 18.2 is wrong too.
You know, it doesn't help if you.
Oh man, I might be empty too. Huh?
Doesn't help if you drink a gallon of Diet Coke.
Says the man over there slurping down a Mountain Dew.
One.
12
It's
a lot more ice than there is in anything.
Yeah, that's what she said.
I don't know. She said that. There should be a problem.
Yeah.
All those. No video on my end. He's saying no video. I don't know how you're not getting video.
Yeah,
so
video.
Yeah, there's video. We know we're getting video. So that's on your end. Let's keep it up because I want to head on out here too. I love you guys, but I also got to get ready and go home and go to work and whatnot. So we got to wrap this up. What's the number so we can check to see if anyone put it in yet? Nope, no one's put it in yet. I'm telling you, we have been watching these numbers diligently.
He's been watching those numbers diligently.
Yep, and it has not gone up yet. You guys keep going. You guys are just lazy. You don't want to see. Some of you are diligent, and that's due diligence will pay off. Oh, there we go. Now we're getting into a race. Now we're getting. I'll be honest. You're getting there. Well, at least we're eliminating numbers, right? 15.8 is incorrect. 15.9 is wrong. Smiley face Big Lou is not a number. 16 is incorrect.
No emojis.
16, I think, was already guessed. I think some of these numbers were already guessed, but keep going. We're still up. TBS Unify Pro 5.8 and a patch antenna. Pretty cool. They're nice. I mean, it's well constructed. What was that?
Keep on, you're going to break it.
Oh, man, check it out. These things are durable as shit. I mean, they really are. Check that out. What do we got going on here? 13.3, 13.4, 16.1. 13.7, 13.
He took it from me.
Did I? 20,
stop hitting me with it.
Just remember this right here.
That's.
Nope. What do we got? 22. All the way down to 20.1 is incorrect. You guys are going to be mad here in a minute. You haven't guessed it. Damn, have you been close? I mean, you couldn't have been any closer. You're so close. 16.4 is incorrect. Let me make sure. That a certain individual didn't put it in there. No. It's not that one, but correct. You're going the wrong direction. Rob Mack, you're going the wrong way, bud.
Well, at least they're under 20.
We've covered them all. Vanguard, the feed went down for me. 17.9. It's still going up.